Sorry. No, we did not restart the timer. Just give me a sec. I just need to change something. I forgot to switch off the green screen, so give me a sec, guys. Where's... Okay, it's gonna be really green. Just give me a sec. Ah, there you go. Okay, wait. Where am I? Why am I in the corner? Where's my spell key? Oh, there it is. Wait. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing great today. It's a fine day today. I slept okay. Alright, okay. Hello, Ivan. Hello, Gemini. Hello, Cup of Coffee. Hello, Midnight. Hello, Bunny. Hello. Who else? Bunny, Cup of Coffee. Okay, I mentioned everyone. Wait, Shue. Wait, who else? Let me see. I think I can check who's on right now. Yeah, hiya. You better say hi so I can check. Bro, I wish I was blind before seeing that. No. Hello, Sway. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? I actually woke up so early and then I slept back at like 11, which is like 5 hours after waking up so early. And then I got so sleepy again afterwards, and then I slept and then I woke up. So here you go. That's my nap. Good morning. Hello, everybody. I am kind of sick too right now, which I apologize if you guys hear a little bit of a and also, I mean, it's always there, but like, you get me, right? It reminds me of One Punch Man whenever I see a Baldi. Really? Well, let me punch you! And see if you can survive. You never know, I could be One Punch Duck, right? Yeah, I think I would be a good One Punch Duck. Oh, I just got myself like a latte as well. I hope that doesn't ruin my whole life, but it's fine. So let's play the otome. I've played otomes before. No, actually no, it's not an otome. One Punch Man would never punch a civilian. Are you sure it's a civilian? What about a bunny? Right? Jeez, I missed you guys. Yesterday I was very tired because I did not get my nappy, but today I got my nappy. Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me. Woo! I missed it! Leon! Bro, if there's a Leon visual novel, I would love that. Thank you for telling me that the background music is loud. Because I can't hear it, by the way. So I got to by someone else from being unfriendly. Who told you? Oh my god. This makes my whole... Oh my god. This makes my whole day. Oh my god. I should not cut off. Okay. Okay, no. No. Thank you so much, Sway. Unfiltered. This is dangerous. You guys should always filter yourself a little bit at least, you know? Lemonade! Check in everybody if you guys haven't. And also don't forget to check your passport as well. I wonder how many stamps Shui has. Hello Lemonade! Welcome to the stream everybody! So are you guys ready to watch me play and voice act like for the whole time? I got a biscuit with me. Let's eat it. You got two? I think it's because like I guess like extension bits don't count, but if you like give me bits, it does count. Okay, let's go guys, let's play it. So I got this game from C Games. Thank you so much. Shout out to C Games for giving me the game. So yeah, you ate pizza. What kind of pizza? I remember one time you showed I got third, but I just don't anymore. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Maybe you got confused with someone else, right? Okay, we're gonna play. Wait. Okay, I need to see. Okay, so basically this game, I'm gonna switch off my background music. I don't know if there's gonna be any background music, so yeah. Okay, no worries. Cheese volcano, pappy paneer, pizza plus garlic bread with cheesy dip and... That actually sounds really good. What the heck? Okay, no worries, guys. Lurk as you may, because I'll be here playing this, and you guys are gonna hear everything. It doesn't matter if it's cringe or not. You guys will be here to listen to it, right? Right. Okay, wait. Let me just open the game first. Everyone. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, let's go. Okay, thank you for being there. So, let me just launch the game first. I don't know if I want to play it in my layout or not. Let's try to play in the layout and see how it looks like. If it doesn't look that good... Okay, wait, let me just reposition myself. Yeah, that's so much better. So, let's play. Where's the game? Okay, I gotta immediately, like, choose the game. Choose the game. Oh my god, cancel. That's like a video at the start.
Tell me, O Muse.
Okay, there you are.
The man of many ways.
Is there voice acting in this game?
Far journeys after he had sacked. Huh?
Yes. What?
What do you
mean? Is that a duck sound? Pre-Odyssey, Odysseus, Penelope, and her ducks love at first clap.
Swarmed by ducks?
Oh, so that's Penelope. Okay.
All the time.
And then we have Odysseus, the trickster king.
Ducks. But
so there's voices.
Even more.
Oh, so we're gonna make the voices the girl instead. The ducks. Yes, it's you guys. 3,000-year-old myth retold as an otome. Okay, guys, that's Shavy's great-great-grandma. Most probably. I mean, she's blonde too. Okay, so this is like the trailer, I guess. So let's make... I cannot with the quacks. Like, everything I choose, I guess, is like quacks, right? Okay, let's go. Let's continue. So, we're going to start. I've never played this type of otome on stream before, so I hope you guys like it and enjoy it. It's gonna be quite crazy, though. It's so shavy coded. That's why the first time I saw it, I was like, hey, give me this game. I would like to play it. I should have like 7 of them by now. 6, 7? Maybe I need to change yours, especially. That's Shavy, Greg. Yes, I love this game. I haven't even started yet, but I already liked how it is. 6, 7! Why did I even say yes to Uncle Tyrant? You know what? I'm gonna make it my own voice, you know? This is my great-great-great-grandma. I might as well, right? So, why did I even say yes to Uncle Tenderos? Oh gosh, I'm gonna butcher all this. Alright, fine, it's my fault. I couldn't say no. Maybe it's not that bad. At least I don't have to see father. It's just that I'm not comfortable with unfamiliar places. Maybe you want to watch it full screen, guys? Give me a sec. And not that one, this one. There you go. Is this better, guys? There you go. Yeah. So we have our chat here as well. Wait, where? We don't have our... Wait, what? Was it this one? Which one is that? Sorry, guys. When you stream, you have so many scenes that you just don't know which one is which, okay? Hello! Yay, it's the full time! Hello, midnight! Okay, wait. Let me just show you guys. There you go. We need a chat. Oh, wait, we already have it. Okay. Alright, continuing. It's just that I'm not comfortable with unfamiliar places. Everyone looks at us all weird here. At home, they ignore us. Yeah, I agree. Oh, you too? Didn't I tell you already while we're here? You know what? You know Helen, my cousin? She's extremely pretty, so kings and princes kept coming over to ask for her. I heard she's been upset, so Uncle called me and my sisters over. But we're not really familiar with each other. Besides, she doesn't like you guys being around. We have a duck hater in this game? Quack. Hey, no swearing. She's still my cousin. Quack. Okay, maybe I should quack as well, you know?
I shouldn't have bothered coming here.
Okay, guys, let's go.
That poor lady was swarmed by those men. Quite pitiable, if you ask me.
Damn, we have a voice actor! The young man turned around only to see a sight to behold.
What am I looking at?
Yes, I love ducks. What about it? Between Helen and me, I'd say she's like a beautiful, majestic swan. Well, I'm just a mangy little duck next to her. Oh, sorry, that's not what I meant. You guys are great! Ducks are great!
Is she being swarmed by ducks?
Being loved by ducks, by the way. I wonder if there's a duck prince or a duck king. And then they turn into a handsome man with a mwah, kiss. Is there anyone of you really like that? Hello, Musically, welcome! Hello. Quack. Bro, Midnight, if you want to text to speech, you gotta go down there, man. You gotta use the extension.
By the gods. Are they conversing?
And the ducks in turn reply and seemingly listen to the girl, almost as though they actually understood each other.
How surreal.
The girl turned her head and caught sight of the man who'd been watching her. She pulled a veil over her face. Ah! What a handsome man! Penelope then whispered to her ducks, "He must be one of Helen's suitors." The birds nudged her with their head. Approach him? But should I? Okay, guys, do we duck on this one or say hi? Say hi. Say hi or duck on this one. Of course I can do so. You? What's that supposed to mean? I guess I'll just say hi. You know what? Okay, fine. We'll just say hi. No, they're right. I should toughen up more. Being here and all, it's a nice opportunity to meet new people. Oh, hold on. But what do I say? I can't just walk up to him for no reason. Right? Right? The girl too paid deep breaths to ready herself. Oh my god, my mouth. Alright, we can do this! And she turned around. Yeah! Surprised, she almost tripped. Whoa there, are you alright? Thankfully, he managed to catch her. He's holding my hand! I don't smell like duck right now, do I? With her head filled with useless thoughts, the girl could only nod in response. Oh, that's good. Sorry about that. No, it's fine. I mean, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm okay. Great first impression, Penelope. Go me. You don't have to be nervous around me. Who's nervous? Not me. Definitely not me. Right. I'm not convincing, am I? Not in the slightest. I wanna go home. I'm Odysseus. Might I have the pleasure to hear your name? The man, or rather Odysseus, said as he held his hand out for a handshake. Huh? You may call me Penelope. She smiled, returning his gesture. Penelope, such a pretty name. Yes. Honestly, she's not very fond of her name, for various reasons. Anyway, I just came over and since I couldn't help but notice the sight of you and your ducks. Watching you talk to ducks attracted my attention. Huh? Did he just call me attractive? No, he didn't. But we'll leave her to misunderstand. So, I was wondering, what's with the ducks? And then the ducks who all had kept quiet suddenly started quacking, almost as if they wanted their presence to be known. They're my friends. These little guys always follow me around. It's been like this since I was a child. At that, one of the ducks leaped into her arms. They're good kids. I see. Wait, did I just say what I did? You must think I'm a freak, a duck weirdo. This is how I am with you guys. While Penelope was wallowing in self-induced despair, the man had picked up one of the ducks and cradled it in its arms. Fascinating. They really are well behaved. At that comment, the duck in his arms held their head up as if showing off. Aw, who's a good boy? You are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. He began stroking the duck, which the bird seemed to enjoy. Having seen this sight, Penelope, who had been forgotten, perked up. Handle? He's not making fun of me. Odysseus seems like a nice man. That little one says he likes you. Huh? So you really can't understand what they're saying? Am I digging in my own grave again? No! Odysseus is nice, I think. I mean, I literally had only known him for a few minutes, but I feel like I could trust him. Yes, I always understood their quacks. She finally replied, It's not weird, is it? Well, yes, it's very weird. What happened to my trust in you, Odysseus? You're very fascinating. I like you. Huh? Penelope EXE stopped working. Bro, it even has EXE in it. It even has EXE in it. Oh my goodness. This is so cute. Oh my god. You know, I would fangirl like this honestly if someone understands you guys. Like how I understand you guys, you know? It's like a thing. It's like a thing. Yeah, it's like a thing. At that, the duck he was cradling suddenly started biting him. Ow! And the duck's widow started attacking him with tackles and pecks. Fine, I won't bully Penelope anymore, right? And that quack, all of them stopped. Whoa, so we have a bleeder here. I swear I could feel you all glaring at me, he whimpered while stroking the angry duck he was holding. Sorry about that. Looks like they went wild after I blanked out. It's fine. I don't think they'd be protective of you. Well, they're my best friends. My only friends, but he doesn't need to know that. I see. You must not have many friends then. Great. How did you know? That's mean. I mean, he's right, but that was still mean. You know, I feel like, you know, one thing that I would do... Okay, ducks, relax. You know, I think I say that a lot. Like, whenever I talk to someone, do you have friends? Oh my god. Quack. Cue in another duck attack. What did I do? What did I do this time? Don't tell me I was right. You don't have friends? Ow! Grr. He had it coming for him. Guys, it's fine. You don't have to keep attacking him. Quack. Thank you for the back clap. With that, he set the suck down. With that, he set the duck down. You don't have to thank me for that. Well, as much as I'd like to continue chatting, I have some business to attend to. I may have gotten some duck bites, but it was fun. Yeah, that fit his voice. I'll drop by here again tomorrow. See ya! Wait. Before she could get any word out, the man had left her sight. He's fast. Hello, Gian. Tomorrow, huh? Quack? Oh my god, look at that hair! At that quack, she turned to the duck on her arm. Oh, it's nothing. Come, it's almost time for lunch. Business. Right, he probably went out to see Helen. So I have like a sister or like I guess someone that is against us. The lone girl gracefully walked around the hall, with a trail of ducks quacking behind her. She almost seemed like a mother duck, followed by her duck. Bro, this is so me! People whispered in the background, Isn't that the child of Prince Icarius? I heard that she's mad. Such beauty is wasted on her. Why is she being followed by those birds? Is she a witch? Well, just because I have ducks following me around does not mean that I have power and magic, okay? But you know what? Fuck you. Sorry, I just ate a biscuit. But the girl simply continued walking. She had long learned to ignore gossip. She had her ducks. Ducks? What the hell? She had her ducks after all. Penelope had always told herself that they're all the friends she needed. Or perhaps she was simply too distracted to bother with any of that today. I wonder if I'll ever see Odysseus. He said he'll drop by again. Ah, yes, the gossip definitely flew by her. Oh, but would he really? Should I be seeing him like this when he heard his chances with Helen? Oh, Penelope, great timing. Speak of the devil. Am I dragging him down? But Penelope didn't seem to have noticed the one occupying her head. Penelope? He might end up being called Duck Boy. Oh no, we can't have that. Grace to Penelope? Maybe I should stop seeing him for his own good. Penelope, quick, help me hide. Yeah! Whoa, it's just me. Relax. What? Okay, no more questions, just hide me. Make him quack up the situation, Fritz. What's going on? You didn't accidentally murder someone, did you? Huh? How did you end up with the conclusion? Do I look like someone who'd stab another person out of nowhere? No, not really. You hesitated. Anyway, just hide me, I promise. I didn't do anything bad this time. This time? Sounds like he gets in trouble often. As requested, Penelope pulled Odysseus to a bush outside. Guys, surround the bush. Damn! Like a SWAT team. She told the ducks who immediately crowded Odysseus' hiding spot. What's going on? Why are we doing this? We heard someone scream. Just then, two unfamiliar figures sprinted right over to Penelope's direction. Oh, that was me. I almost tripped. I hope you're fine, the taller man asked with concern. She had chestnut brown hair, amethyst-colored eyes. His body seemed well built. The other one had short black hair and brown eyes. He had the same stature as Odysseus, or at least seemed to. Both of them were wearing simple white tunics. Ah, yes, I am. Thank you for asking. Good. The black-haired one nodded and now looked around. Look at how the ducks are like covering the hiding spot. Bro, this is so cute. Oh god. It didn't really take long for the man to lock onto the peculiar duck bush. They were menacing. What is it? Is like or like wait. I gotta find it. I know this is from JoJo memes. Okay, wait. I think there's like a guy who says this, right? Do you guys know? You guys know Japanese? Help me out. Oh my god, what is that? Or is that quack or something? It's definitely a JoJo reference. The man let out a nervous laughter before turning his attention back to the girl. Yeah, no, those ducks are bad news. Anyways, have you seen someone pass by here? Our companion, brown hair, about this length. He went on to gesture on his shoulder, similar to Odysseus' hair. Red eyes? Yes, scary red eyes, impossible to miss. He added in deadpan. Have you seen him? I know that text and color, but I don't know what it means. Me too, I don't. I wish I did though. Her eyes unconsciously trailed over the bush's direction. Quack a lie, obviously. He passed by. He ran this way. She pointed along the highway. Yes, he bumped into me earlier. That's why I screamed. He was the one who made me scream. That part wasn't a lie. The two looked at each other, almost as though they were doubtful. Run along now, you might lose him. Her smile made them step back for a moment. Both nodded before finally following the direction she pointed towards. Ugh, that was nerve-wracking. Sorry that I made you deal with those two. Oh, it's fine. They were nice. They were worried about me. Okay. Hey, I'm not scary, am I? Huh? No? Huh. So yeah, they're jerks. Stupid Ajax. Stupid Antilochus. He nodded to himself sagely. Thanks for cooperating with me back there. I could tell that you struggle with lying. You didn't need to point that out. Why were you running from them anyway? Because they wanted to drag me off the drink in broad daylight. I'm fine if it was only that, but we all know they just wanted to complain about their love life. They got dumped by Helen like a sad sack of olives, you see. Sounds like you three are good friends. She chuckled. Did you even listen to me talk? What part of what I said made it sound like we're friends? Oh, am I being presumptuous? You sounded fond of them, so I thought. It's not like I have friends, so I really wouldn't know. Sorry, I guess I was mistaken. Right, you don't have other friends, huh? You didn't have to point that out! You really let a duck at that. Yes, attack him! Attack him! Ow, ow, okay, I'm sorry. I was just ruffling her feathers. That's even meaner! Well, you better get used to it, that's how friends are. Sometimes. So you're not exactly wrong about those guys, I guess. Wait. Penelope EXE is loading. Are you implying that we're friends? Huh? Yeah. Aren't we already? I mean, sure, I guess you're a different kind of friend compared to the blockheads who normally surround me. But you're a man and I'm You're friends with ducks. Odysseus spoke in a very monotone voice. You're friends with ducks. Well, yes. So what's wrong with being friends with me? Well, she's not really sure why she kept searching for an excuse. Her social skills were simply non-existent. I mean, you only came here for Helen anyway. As a result, she ended up quacking the first thing from the top of her favorite. Why would you say that? Oh my god. Oh no. Did I just... Hello, Crater! Welcome. It's over! Never in her life did she want to disappear so badly. Unfortunately, her legs seemed to have frozen up so she couldn't even run away. You were worrying about that? Don't laugh! I only came here because I was curious about this most beautiful woman in the world. But I stood no chance anyway. I just joined the bandwagon as an excuse to take a vacation. I'm not interested in Helen. I didn't even bring a gift. You should have seen the look on your uncle's face when he learned that I came empty-handed. Not that he has said any of the other gifts. Really, I'm just a curious onlooker here. Oh. Somehow his words had lifted the burden on his chest. Penelope had never felt this relieved. Wait, why am I relieved? So, are you satisfied now? Well, bro, imagine you have like a new female friend, and then like this. Oh my god, bro, I can't imagine being her. It's so oh my god, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment, bro, at this point. Oh my god, imagine asking a new friend that if they like this person because you secretly like them. Oh my god. I don't know, I can't. Well, she wanted to say, it's not like something like this would satisfy me or anything, baka! Oh my god, am I a tsundere? But she had no guts to pull off a tsundere. She had no guts to pull off a tsundere act. Won't you be troubled if you were associated with me? She didn't have the best reputation, after all, and that was putting it lightly. You're worried about that? Let people say what they want, think what they want. If they have any complaints, direct them to the king of Ithaca and see if they'll still talk. Who? Oh! Odysseus pointed to himself. Wait, I'm the king of Ithaca. Don't tell me you didn't know who you were talking to. Oh, right. Helen's suitors are kings and princes. Of course Odysseus will be one as well. Helen herself was the daughter of the Spartan king, Tyndareus. Or, well, stepdaughter. It's a long story. Even I knew that you're a daughter of Prince Icarius, at least. Then, she finally continued, biting her lips. Okay, I gotta bite my lip. Then if you... Sorry. Are you kidding? I'm more than okay with these guys. He reached out to one of them and stroked the bird's head. Seeing the gesture, the other ducks began surrounding him, seemingly hoping for a pet as well. I love these guys. Oh my god, bro! I get it. I get why. Besides, if it weren't for them, we probably wouldn't be talking like this. Bro, this guy is so smooth! How does one become this smooth? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, he's blushing now! Oh my god! It's caught a noise here. Oh my god! I'm sorry, it's been so long since I played an otome like this. The young man said quietly. Penelope could only nod, and Odysseus smiled. Damn! And that was how we became friends. Alright! Ever since then, while the other suitors continued to try and woo Helen, Odysseus would spend time with Penelope in the— Is the ducks out? Yes! Yes, those are the ducks in the game speaking! The two would just talk, tell each other stories, but mostly play with ducks. Have you heard about Alenta? Yeah, it's fine. I was like, wait, what is that notification? Okay, no, it's just the game. Of course I have. She was raised by bears, wasn't she? Correct! Abandoned by her father at birth, raised by bears, and joined a group of hunters. Abandoned by her father. How sad. She was most known for being part of the Caledonian boar hunt, as well as a member of the Argonauts. Argonauts? Didn't you mention that your father was part of that too? Haha, he remembered. He was also part of the boar unit. So, you know, he told me the story about the one time Atalanta, blah. Odysseus was especially good at telling stories, and he had a lot to tell. Penelope would always listen to him with keen interest. Whenever they spent their time together, it was almost as if they were in their own world. However, all good things must come to an end. Oh, no! Oh, no, I'm scared. And then Tusa, the number of suitors have significantly dwindled. So he and Ajax. Does that mean once Helen has chosen a husband, Odysseus will have to go home? Ditched us and we found them. No, wait, I have to go home. Wait, did you just go live or— No, I've been live for a while, Vicky. Can you believe they did that? It's not like I'm bringing him home with me. Hold on, why would I think about bringing him home? Odysseus' voice was drowned in the sea of her thoughts. Hey, are you listening? Hey! When did you get so close? Welcome, Vicky. Hello. So, you really weren't listening. Guys, she's so mean, right? He turned to the ducks, asking for their validation. Quack, quack, See? Even Decamedes. They have names now. Decamedes agrees. Actually, that little one said, "Don't ask me." And when did he give him names? Recently, Odysseus has been trying to converse with the ducks. Emphasis on trying. He got them wrong 99% of the time. Penelope never corrected him, so he probably thought he was getting it right. So, tell me, what's bothering you? Huh? Did the duckies mess your bed this morning? Are they complaining? Are they complaining that they didn't mess her bed? The birds flapped their wings in protest. Hey, it's a joke. The duck seems offended, but they let his insolence be this time. They are benevolent creatures after all. Should I tell him? Yes! Okay, guys. Do I tell him the fact that I would be sad if I can't bring him home with me and I can't meet him anymore? I don't know. Also, I feel like I might have influenza or like bronchitis. Tell him? Oh my god, I'm so daring. It's about Helen. Oh, go on. Do you think she's any closer to picking a suitor? Yeah, my bet is Menelaus. Oh, then Odysseus will be going soon. You don't have to worry about your cousin or uncle actually making a choice anytime soon, though. Penelope blinked. Okay. Huh? Why? Let's put it this way. What will happen to the other suitors who have put much effort and resources in courting her and her father? Welcome back, buddy. Give the winner a pat to the back. Backstab. They would get upset. And, they would bear a grudge, maybe towards uncle or the one who got picked. You got it, smart girl. It's not that much. Anyway, is that why uncle refuses to accept the gifts they brought? Odysseus nodded. Otherwise, it will just fan the flame of that already volatile competition. In addition to that, it's not just your cousin on the line here. The throne of Sparta is also up for grabs through marriage with her. It's more complicated than I initially thought, huh? And that's what you get for not talking to people, Penelope. You need to talk to people, too. You're also very much involved in these throne games, you know? Huh? What was that? Don't mind me. Wait. Okay, what do you mean? So then, is there any chance? Okay, I gotta sound sad. I'm very, like, shy. Is there any chance Helen would pick you? Me? No way, I pretty much don't exist. don't even exist as far as she's concerned. Did I tell you I came here not expecting anything? But you're shy, Shavy? Hell nah. Introvert, Shavy. You're all of the above. Exit the conversation. I'm gonna do all of the above. You're fun to be around. You're handsome and you're also charming. Oh my god, bro. Bro, what happened to me being shy? I'm sure many others will want to get close to you. I didn't know you thought that well of me. Oh shit! I'm getting goosebumps from my own. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm getting embodied. Although I'd say the opposite is true for others. Most without a note associate with the king of Ithaca. Huh? Why? Well, anyway, what is that supposed to mean? Hello? That I know, Sha. I know, right? Oh my god. Okay, wait. He laughed nervously. I didn't expect to hear you flirt with me like that. Ay! No, we are Penelope. Odysseus is the guy we're talking to. I'd expect to hear you flirt with me like this. Oh shit! Bro, I don't know how to feel if like one of my good friends suddenly tell me, why are you flirting? Bro! Oh no, I will not. That is horrifying, bro. Oh shit. That is a man. Odysseus is a man. Bro, oh gosh. Also, Empress, Road to Empress 2 is out and I'm gonna buy it and play it on stream. I wasn't. Quack. Damn, I want to be Odysseus. Bro, Odysseus is a different vibe, bro. Even your dogs agree. Okay, I gotta be a little more, like a little bit more deeper, you know? The one time you just had to get them right. Oh, look, it's getting dark. She spoke in quick succession. We have to get going. See you. Oh, okay,
Hey, wait!
Oh, Odysseus' voice is... Oh my god. He followed her and grabbed Penelope as soon as he caught her.
Let me walk you back to your place.
It's okay. I can go on my own. But besides, don't you have any other business to attend to?
None at all. That's why I'm offering to walk you back.
Aren't you a king? Don't you have work to do?
I'm on vacation.
Oh yeah, so basically the starting on this story is that we only talk to ducks and our friends are only ducks until Odysseus came around. So that's our first human friend. And also our first human crush apparently. I already hear enough nagging back home. As you should. Aw, I thought we were friends. Didn't you say friends can be mean to each other sometimes? You're learning from me, huh? Oh wait, it's nighttime. We have to like whisper. Maybe when Leon wants to walk her back home. Bro, that would be crazy. You're supposed to be the nice friend. I can play mean if I want. Ew, oh my god. Oh my god, you know, yeah, that would be how oh gosh. Then I guess I'll play nice next time. Ayo! Oh, I don't even know what's happening, but I'm getting like, oh, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies, bro. You've always been nice, even when you're being mean. Huh? Oh, really? And then silence. The area where they stood was rather secluded. Since it was getting late, there wasn't really anyone around. Even the ducks in the background remained quiet as they watched. Durian? What durian did you eat? Musang King, D24. If their feathery companions could talk, they would have screamed, just kiss already! The awkward silence between them was almost unbearable if not for the occasional soft whispers of the wind or the frequent chirps of insects. Penelope! Just then, a deep voice broke to the silence. Both their attention immediately snapped to its new rival. That dialogue of Drax from Marvel film. What is Leon? Why is Leon? Okay, I know what you mean. Father? Penelope froze. The man was of towering height, about a head and a half taller than Odysseus. He had the same hair color as Penelope, with hair tied to the back and length that rested a little past his shoulders. Durian is the best fruit, one of the best fruit in the world. The wrinkles on his face reflected his age, coupled with the bushy facial hair that covered them.
His eyes were sharp and unwelcoming, dark and deep blue like the ocean. Oh, Icarius, I... Before Odysseus could finish his words, the man had marched by Penelope's side, pushed Odysseus away, and pulled the girl behind him. The girl quivered at his presence. To untrained eyes, emaciated ducks were just being noisy ducks. But to both Penelope and Odysseus, they could tell that the birds had become agitated.
Enjoy your lunch later, bunny.
They never really liked father. What were you planning to do with my daughter? Hold on. Are you the king of Ithaca, Odysseus?
Looks like my reputation precedes me.
Penelope, we're going.
Huh? But...
And you, he pointed at Odysseus, don't come near my daughter again.
No! We got drama! Me not really howdy. What's up, girls? Hi! Oh, that sounds so good. There's a lot of types of durians.
Prince Icarius immediately pulled his daughter with him, without letting her make a single peep. Yikes, I'm hated, huh?
Oh my god. No, Odysseus! Odysseus! Lower game sound? Really? Is it that loud? Let's save.
There you go. Below, a duck was pecking on his food. What's up, little guy? Follow you? The duck waddled. Alright, let's see what's up. Penelope hung her head low throughout the trip back to her room. The father and daughter didn't talk at all until they reached the place. Penelope, stay away from that man, you hear? Finally, she lifted up her head. Why? Odysseus says... Even though the girl had always obeyed her father, she found herself answering back. Honestly, it took her all just to speak a word in front of him. Just listen to me, alright? You know that I want nothing but more your safety. She flinched. He continued speaking without regard to the girl's words. Anyway, it's getting late. I'll send you dinner in a bit, and you better tuck in for the night.
Protest! Penelope stilled herself. I will not be a good girl today!
Odysseus was her first friend. She couldn't stand how her father acted towards him. Father, you were rude to Odysseus, but we should apologize to him tomorrow.
Penelope, yeah, the parents don't want to bless the wedding, the relationship.
Penelope!
Wait, actually, you know how like fathers call your name when they met?
Penelope!
Like that.
He raised his voice and made the girl freeze.
I'm a duck girl, bro. Redeemed bald.
Okay, Viper. Okay! Just be a good girl and listen to your father. Do as I say. Okay. Sorry. I'll get you whatever you want once we get home. So just behave yourself. The man spoke sweetly, but the girl didn't feel comfort from his words. In fact, she felt fear. Good night, dear. And with that, he shut the door. She may not have noticed it herself, but Penelope had held her breath until the man's footsteps had completely disappeared. I wonder how's Odysseus doing. How am I going to face him after that?
What?
Penelope chuckled at the duck's response.
Thanks. Yes, I guess he'll brush it off like usual, huh?
I do wonder why father is especially hostile towards him.
Wait, I realized I didn't change the game. Give me a sec. What's this game called? PRE-ODYSSEY. Okay, then. Finally, hello, Norxil. Hi, Radifa. Hello, everybody.
Penelope sat by her bedside and sighed. Earlier, she was just worrying about not seeing Odysseus again, because they'd both have to go home eventually. But she didn't expect her father to find them the way he did, and be opposed to seeing each other completely.
That's good, that's good. They don't have to run in France, right? Want something? No. What? I don't understand. This is a romance? It's an otome, yes. It's a dating sim.
I did always try to fend off men from coming near me. Somehow, things had gone from not that bad to actually freaking bad. Even though she had other sisters, her father was especially protective of her. In the eyes of many, Penelope would be considered as Prince Icarius' favorite daughter. Just then, she heard a tapping sound coming from the window. Oh, why are you outside? One of the ducks was knocking on her window. Penelope got up to let the bird in. Down here! Below was Odysseus waving at her. Odysseus? She kept in a hushed voice. The man looked around, making sure that no one was nearby, and then started scaling the walls up her room. Odysseus, what are you? Shh, just keep quiet. Oh my god, this is so... Oh my god, this is Romeo and Juliet. He winked as he climbed up one of the building's pillars. Huh. Actually, that was easy. The man wiped an imaginary sweat off his forehead. What are you doing here? You'll get in trouble if they catch you. He just shrugged. I always get in trouble. More importantly, I couldn't have just left you like that. You look like you were about to cry. I did? Yes. Oh, whoa! Why are you coming close to me? Why are you coming close to me? Today, ya titties, we are playing a duck romance game. Well, basically, I love ducks, and my friends were only ducks, and then this is our first human friend, and we fall in love, blah, 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 okay? Odysseus nodded, holding out his hand to cup her cheeks. Oh my god! Cup my cheeks?! Oh my goodness. Even right now, you look like you're about to cry. Huh? Now you look red as an apple. Just pick one. Do you want to be sweet or do you want to tease? Well, I hope you feel better now. Thank you for coming over. It's nothing. If anything, I feel like I'm the one intruding here. And I apologize about my father. He can be oversensitive sometimes. Well, he was overbearing, but don't sweat it. Besides, it's not like I haven't heard about him. It's widely known that Prince Icarius dotes on his favorite daughter. I just didn't know it was you, out of your sisters, he said, playfully booping her nose. Oh my god, he booped me! He booped me! Penelope pushed his hand away. Favorite, right. Well, I've got to go before I end up getting busted and kicked out of here. Odysseus gave the girl a single gentle pat on the head. If I don't see you at the garden tomorrow, you better get this window ready again. At that comment, the girl perked up. Alright! There we go, the sunshine smile I wanted to see. Take care of her, guys. He added, addressing his words to the duck. Oh, that's so cute. You like it, shit? I love it! And with that, he climbed down from her window. Penelope watched from her room as he waved one last time before scurrying off. Tomorrow I have to figure out how to sleep out. Cheek touching, nose boobs. You're so cute. Bro, this dad is cray. What do you mean? Father has tightened the security. Father has tightened the security to my room. I hope I'm not keeping Odysseus waiting. Maybe I can send him a little one? She turned to the ducks. A bird waddled in front of her, clicked its webbed feet together and made a winged statue. Penelope smiled and lifted the duck to help it up the window. Say hi to him for me. Eh? Yeah! That was the most adorable scream. 10 out of 10. We'll make you do it again. He seemed to have crawled out of the window. Oh, Odysseus! Well, why are you here? Well, you were taking too long. Didn't I tell you? If you don't appear, I'll take you away myself. Anyway, a promise is a promise, so here I am in the flesh. I see. I suppose he did mention that, though it feels weird to have him here in my room this early. The most adorable scream. I understand. My mom is asking who are I talking with. I'm talking with Odysseus. And you guys. While Penelope was smiling, the dog started swarming her friend. Are you all happy to see me? He started stroking their heads. I'm glad to see you all too, but keep it fucking down. I'll be cooked alive if I get caught in ladies' room. They immediately zipped their duck bills while giving him the look of we know how that feels. A couple of ducks even started patting in Mommy's ankle. They could reach his back. Although it's questionable if they were on the same page. Penelope giggled as she watched them interact. Odysseus gets along with the little ones, doesn't he? He's the only one who has ever taken us seriously like this. So, shall we get going? I'm taking you out on a trip today. That sounds wonderful! Hold on, what trip? Yeah, I figured it would be fun to take you outside this time. Huh? No! You absolutely cannot do that! Father will not only boil you alive, he learns that you took me outside, he'll cut you up and then serve you to the hounds! That is, if he learns about it. If it didn't happen, if they didn't know, right? But what if we never see each other again after we all sent home? Oh no, he brought it up. The least that I can do is leave you with happy memories, right? Did he realize that I was worried yesterday? About him leaving? Is that why he suddenly sprung this on me? I can't believe he pays attention to these small things. But should I go? I definitely don't want him to get in trouble.
Save. Save. Come on him. Go, go.
I do want to go. Fine.
But please promise me we won't get caught.
I'll even make an oath if you want.
No, that'll be too much.
Then it's a promise. And I'll have you know, I never make a promise I couldn't keep.
Oh, you.
So, shall we? He took out a cloak from who knows where and draped it all over Penelope's shoulder. You better hold on to me. I'll help you out. Penelope nodded. Odysseus then turned around, gesturing her to get on.
Oh no, I didn't think this through.
Embarrassed she was, but Penelope steeled herself to wrap her arms around his neck, prompting him to lift her up his back. Don't let go now. He was about to leap out the window before turning around to see the ducks quietly waddling from behind. Sorry. You guys will have to hold the fort.
Oh my god!
Sorry. Having ducks follow us around this time will make us stand out. The ducks were about to quack and protest, but seemingly stopped. Perhaps they remembered that making noise could get poor Odysseus boiled. In the end, the ducks backed out and made themselves comfortable in the girls' room. They were trying to inconspicuously sneak out, after all, and a team of ducks tailing them would be most discernible. Penelope's foul friends has to sit this one out. And so, Odysseus leapt out of the window and grabbed onto the pillar with Penelope in tow.
What'll you do if someone checks up on me?
The two continued to chat as they headed down. Don't worry, I got that covered. You just have to have fun today.
Let me be pretty like Penelope. Let me be pretty like Penelope. Oh my gosh.
I bet you're pretty too, don't worry.
That's not fair. You have to have fun too.
She spoke. Oh, hush voice, okay. Oh, right. I'll be sure to have fun if you'll have fun.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your happiness is my happiness?
But please don't say those kinds of things. Hello, Kimia.
Why?
Aren't you embarrassed?
But I'm just being honest.
Stop being too sweet.
What was that?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay. Anyway, I'll take care of the guard, and you just keep yourself hidden here, right? Penelope nodded. The young woman hid herself in the bushes, yet still close enough to see Odysseus speaking with the sentry. She couldn't make out what they were talking about, but as soon as Odysseus finished, the guard rushed off, abandoning his position. Odysseus then looked around and scurried over to Penelope's place. Let's get out of here before he returns, he called out softly while helping her up. What did you tell him? Oh, that a couple of angry women are looking for him?
I don't get it.
Anyway, but we better hurry. He'll be back soon. Is it alright to leave this area unguarded? Should be fine.
I mean, what kind of fool would steal from the king of Sparta?
You.
And I'm pretty sure Helen was kidnapped a few years ago. Oh dear, I should tell Uncle to tighten his security. After Odysseus leaves, of course. I'd rather we take advantage of this while we can.
Unbeknownst to Penelope, she would neglect telling her uncle about this, which will later launch 1,000 ships. But that's a story for another time.
Oh wow! It's so lively here.
The market was filled with busy people, children, even animals carrying wares. Hey, careful there!
Penelope was pushed by the crowd and would have fallen down if Odysseus had not caught her.
But now, she was holding onto his arms.
So sorry about that, I must have gotten too excited.
Oh, wasn't this the same situation when we first met? Except the little ones aren't here today.
Oh goodness, they aren't here!
And the late realization suddenly hit her. Penelope had always been with her ducks. She was never seen without them. Without her ducks, well, without them, she suddenly felt so vulnerable. I was with Odysseus this whole time, so I must have felt too comfortable.
Odysseus, maybe we should go back.
She started weakly, while clinging tightly onto his tunic.
I think it's so loud. Give me a sec. The background is so loud.
Okay, there you go. Her head was kept ducked down as if trying to hide. It doesn't work. You're chickening out now? I just remembered the crowd scare me.
What noise is that? Are you live streaming? No, it's the background, okay? We good, thank you.
She squeaked in a small voice. Oh. Gently, he pulled her hands from his clothes, but instead of letting go, he continued holding onto her hand instead. Oh, oh, oh! Oh my god! And then pulled her ever closer to himself. How about now?
What are you doing?
This office... What kind of office sounds this loud? You'd feel better if I'm closer to you, right?
How did you know? No! I do like your presence, but I just don't like being stared at.
But no one's staring. She blinked. Penelope finally lifted her hand and looked around, and indeed, everyone's too busy minding their own business. The children were too preoccupied with chasing their friends, while the market goers were either browsing wares or were haggling with the shopkeepers. My office in past day. Wait, really? Oh my god. The girl had always been accustomed to having many eyes on her. After all, she was a princess who was perpetually surrounded by ducks. Did you well paid? I think Sherry should be on the left.
Oh! On the left! No, but there's like a ducks here, you see?
One couldn't even tell if she was a man or a woman. Remember, you're just plain old Penelope right now, so you don't have to concern yourself with anything else except having a grand time with me. At his words, Penelope's shoulders sagged in relief. In an instant, her worries melted like ice. Her ducks may not be around, but she still has him.
It's almost like he's one of the ducks.
Did Odysseus just get duck zoned? You almost sound like you're used to sneaking out. Okay, fine. I may have the hobby of going out in disguise.
2 ducks in the stream. And that's a... True. If I move myself to the left, then you wouldn't be able to see Penelope.
Her face screamed. That's a strange hobby.
In my defense, it also worked. I need to see the situation of my people in person, you know? If I come down to town for an official visit, everyone changes their routine in front of me. You get what I mean, right?
Yes, of course. I'm just pulling your leg. Is it just me or if you got mischievous lately? Whose fault do you think it is?
Odysseus' face with me? Nah. If you don't know if you can get 200 subs, wait, 200 or 250, I forgot. I would do my own visual novel.
Fine, fair.
Enough chit chat. At this rate, we wouldn't get the chance to look around. It'll be my treat today, so feel free to pick out anything.
Okay. Not like I had the time to bring spending money with me.
I don't really want to annoy them because then I'll be Duxu.
And so the two began roaming the streets, browsing through the different goods. There were handmade children's toys while Penelope picked one of the other. She wondered if the
A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand, hey, bump, 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 got any grapes?
Sorry. My throat is super dry. There were also small, colorful trinkets which Odysseus kept insisting on getting for her, but Penelope wasn't too keen on them. Rather, she insisted Odysseus try them on instead. Their noisy back and forth ended up getting them kicked out by the shopkeeper. No, I already drank so much. I think it's because I'm a bit sick. Both Odysseus and Penelope then took interest in a section of the market filled with imported goods. A shopkeeper told them all the tales about how his clothes came from Egypt. Or how his jewelries originally came from a sunken Ethiopian ship. Penelope was admiring them until Odysseus whispered rather loudly to her that those were all fucking fakes. Citing that he could identify similar wares from merchants he had formerly made engagements with, the vendor ended up running off with his goods. Well, sorry, you had to witness that. It's fine, I'm just impressed that you knew so much. Well, what can I say? I'm awesome, aren't I? Don't let it get over your head, please. Yes, milady. I'm still impressed. I still impress you, though. Let me take that credit. Yes, you did. Been hot? No. I'm just sick. I'm just sick, guys. Oh my god. Let me eat my mint. Sorry. Now it's gonna sound like there's mint in my mouth. Yes, it did. Oh, you two sure are close. Those two turned their heads to the middle-aged man who was running a food stall. He was half a head taller than Odysseus and quite thick in build. Are you two husband and wife?
What?
Penelope flinched at the question. She instinctively touched the hood of the cloak. Cloak! Thank you, Aunt Skilladot. Noticing that it was close to slipping off, which somehow revealed her face. No, we're not! Before she could complete her words, Odysseus suddenly pulled her close, wrapping a hand around her shoulder. Ha ha! Yes, we are! Odysseus, what are you? She spoke in a low voice. Odysseus just grinned and winked at her. Oh, haven't seen you two around. Where you two from? Me and my wife came from Crete. We're just passing by. He looked around as if looking out for something or someone. See, we're on the run. He whispered to the now wide-eyed shopkeeper. Huh? Oh. My family and hers have been rivals for many generations. So our parents refused our love. That's why we kept meeting up in secret. Until one day, my wife's family decided she was betrothed. Where are you pulling this story from? Which was why we decided to run away. But our families were both powerful, so we knew that it was a hopeless plan. There's no way anyone would believe such a ridiculous tale. She
A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bump, 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 got any grapes?"
Oh my god! Might need to pause that. He was holding his breath with eyes filled with anticipation. He believes it! That's why we went to a renowned oracle for advice. And he told us, you must take the herb glowing atop of this mountain on a moonlit night, crush it, and mix it with fresh olives and blood of a newborn calf. Offer libations to the gods, then drink the concoction before you sleep. So we did, and both of us ended up dying. Say what? What? How tragic! What? How tragic! He was crying. Mister, we're alive. So, while our families were preparing for our funerals, we found the opportunity to run away. After all, the mixture the oracle had given us only temporarily induces death. I'm not sure what happened to our families back home, but with our supposed missing bodies, I can only make assumptions. But the fact that we're here now must mean that the gods have heard our praise and has helped us escape. Then we went aboard a trading ship returning here to Sparta. While on board, I took odd jobs so they provide us with meals. He gave Penelope a pat on the shoulder. Now, here we are, hoping to live our new lives. Huh? She had no words. Oh, I can't even imagine what you two have been through. I'm certain a wonderful couple is blessed by the goddess of love herself. The man was bawling. Here, take these. He then shoved a bunch of pearls into Odysseus' arms. I wish that you two will live your new lives to the fullest. This old man will be cheering you on. Hold on. We can't, Thank you so much for your generosity. We're really grateful for your kindness, so we basically just scammed someone. You just read the description for this game on Steam and somehow have more questions than when it started. Honestly, if you watch this from the start, you might be able to understand. So do watch it again for the VOD, okay? Also, excuse me, I have a mint in my mouth. We're really grateful for your kindness. Before Penelope can finish, Odysseus cuts her off. No! We better get going, don't we? Dear? But I wish all the happiness to come your way, mister. He smiled and pulled Penelope with him. Odysseus managed to take Penelope to a less crowded street, with pears in his arm. Whew! He sighed and threw a fruit over to Penelope. Let's take a break here. You run away at the presence of women? Why? It's not like they're gonna bite you yet. Yes, I played Live and Deep Space. She just stared at Odysseus' pair. He sure returned this. Huh? I can't do that if it is gorgeous to the good vendor. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I refuse this. It's like saying, I don't trust his goods or that they're not good enough for us. Is that how it is? My father never allows me to leave on my own, so I don't know these little things. He's so hard at even to follow this QUACK. Still, he only gave them to you because you lied. It's not like I spun that tail so that he'll give us free stuff. Besides, I slipped some money into his pouch. When did he do that? But if he puts it that way, so accepting these was part of the act? When you're trying to pull a wool over someone's eyes, you're better off giving them what they want, without actually giving them what they want. In this case, accepting their gift, then I guess I could have stopped at that, but I'm pretty sure you would have been very happy about that. So I paid for them anyway. Isn't he a little too accustomed to lying? The girl paused to collect her thoughts. Everything just happened too fast. Odysseus lying to the vendor didn't sit well with her, but she understood why he did it. In the end, she just sighed. Then who's to say you're pulling the wool over my eyes and you're just saying that you pay for it just to satisfy me? Wow, you learn fast. You didn't actually pay? I did! Though, the thought of keeping these for free may have crossed my mind. Penelope pouted. Look, I don't like lying to you unless I really have to. Maybe I'm being too hard on him. I know he's only doing this for our sake. Besides, the vendor was entertained by the story. Odysseus' tales are definitely interesting. Yet? Yeah, true. They don't bite unless, well, it happens. She mulled. Fine, I'll let him go this time. Even if it was a lie, everyone was happy in the end, right? You know, if you weren't a king, you'd make a good storyteller. You think? Maybe I should consider that a profession if I ever end up as a fugitive. How did you jump to that? I mean, I just borrowed a precious spot in Princess. Pretty sure this won't be my last dip into trouble. I should be considering my choices. How about not getting into trouble? No can do. But in a way, his defiance is quite endearing. You like bad boys, don't you, Penelope? It's only fair because you had it for a longer time yesterday. No, it's not. Penelope at his pause, noticing 3 children arguing over something. Oh, they're kids. But your time is up, so it's my turn. If you don't like having, then I won't be able to play later. The tallest was the blonde boy, while the smallest was a black-haired girl. In between them was a brunette lad. The blonde boy was holding a wooden toy horse. I said no! Wait, I said no! Not fair! No, you're not fair! Penelope turned to his side. Odysseus, maybe we could... Hey, kiddos, what's going on here? Did he read my mind? Oh, my god, my throat. Penelope scurried behind him. You were too obvious. I really need to work on hiding how I feel. So, what's up, kids? Alexis won't let Macarius have his turn with our toy! And I'm next to Macarius, so I can't get my turn. Hey, you shouldn't be talking to creepy old strangers. I'm not creepy, or old, for that matter. I'll have you know, I'm a renowned mediator. A young one! Both children and adults would come to me when they have disputes. Is he lying to the kids? The eldest kid stared at him with suspicion. We get brunette boy next? I guess so. But the other two looked at him with awe. Besides, didn't your parents teach you kiddos that you should treat strangers with respect? For all you know, I might be a god in disguise. The eldest child flinched. Aren't you being petty? You're right. Sorry, mister. The child bowed his head. No problem. Now, if I understand correctly, you, Alexius? Yes? The child raised his head. Why won't you let Macarius have his turn? Cause you played with it for an extra hour yesterday. That's only cause you were taking so long. But my mom made me do chores. That's not my fault. I just want to play the Hoshi. Odysseus and Penelope looked at each other. The young king then clapped, which grabbed the attention of the 3 children. Alright then, let's get rid of the horse. Problem solved. What? No! No way! Odysseus, that doesn't solve anything. But the root of the problem is the toy, so getting rid of the root should fix things, right? But no one will be happy with that solution. At least it's a fair and peaceful one. I mean, I don't know about fair, but that solution won't make anyone happy. Alright, how about this? Penelope crouched in front of the little girl and wiped her tears. What did you 3 do before you had the toy? We run and hide and find each other. We wait and find each other. Sometimes we play house. I don't want to play house. I do like hiding. Then why don't you 2 play together first and let Alexis play with this toy? I guess. I like playing with Macarius. Hey, wait! You're gonna leave me out? Well, you have your toy. But... Alexis, why don't you play with the toy with everyone then? Won't it be more fun that way? I guess. And you 2, are you okay with letting Alexis and his horse play with you? Horsey can be the pet. We're not playing house. I like playing house. He can play Macarius' game after playing house. Bro! I'm so bad at fairness between kids, bro. Like, for real. Like,
I don't know. You can play Macarius' game after playing house. Yeah! Oh, fine. And the two children happily walked away to find a place to play. I'm glad that worked out. Well. Odysseus? Oh, haha, you handled that nicely. The little ones are quite rowdier than that. You have no idea how often I had to discipline them back in the days. You can't just say that the other two will never play with him again if he refuses to share. Fear is an easy tool. That's horrible! See? That's what I'm saying. You're kind. He gave her head a pat. Anyone would have done that. Not me. Right. Earlier you did make everyone happy. Oh, you mean with the stall owner? It's not like that was my intention. I was just trying to keep up our rules and blend in. Besides, we kind of ended up swindling him. I did agree to sleep out here with him, so I'd say I also bear the burden for that. Now, solving ownership disputes, especially among children, that's the most taxing. Oh yes, speaking of, you liked those children, didn't you? I don't know if I'm good with kids, but my brother kids do love to ask me for a ride with my bike. That's so cute! I'm not good with kids. I don't think so. Huh? About being a renowned mediator? I am, though. People from far away can even come to me for counsel. Rulers, merchants, shepherds, fishermen, children, you name it. I've had my fair share of advisories. Is he actually really famous? Am I just create a rumpet from child? Do not create rumpets, man. Do not start. But we couldn't possibly be far in age. What am I doing with my life? You don't believe me, huh? I'm renowned throughout all of Greece, you know? You don't seem like it. Huh. If it were up to me, I could have already solved Tinder. Go get them buds! As evening fell, the familiar market ambience was suddenly drowned by an almost eerie sea of quacks. A flock of ducks waddled and flew over their direction. The birds were practically in a frenzy. What's going on? Why are these ducks going nuts? Shopkeepers were chasing from behind. Oh no, not this again. I'm not good. I get really impatient with them. Like, listen to me. Odysseus pulled Penelope towards him. Follow me. So we are chased by ducks. Okay. Can't believe you managed to lose them. With Penelope in tow, Odysseus had grabbed the girl to run further away from the crowded streets. Yes, you guys are not kids. You guys are my squawk. You're different. I'm sorry that happened. No, wait. What even happened back there? I thought we left the little guys back in your room. Well, yes. Those are wild ducks and ducks from the market. Couldn't tell them apart. The ducks themselves were harmless, but if people saw the girl being crowded by new feathered friends, well, a duck spectacle was definitely not good for laying low. Yes, I am an angry mommy! Sooner or later, a soldier or guard could have been called and Penelope would have been discovered. See? That's another reason I'm always surrounded by ducks. My usual flock would fend away the others, so I'm normally with a familiar group. No! I still love ducks, okay? It's just that those are like a different type. But when I attract an unfamiliar flock, things get troublesome. So you literally attract ducks. You can put it that way. In fact, some of the ducks over at Uncle's Palace are unfamiliar to me. Well, does that mean whether you like it or not, ducks just keep coming at you? It gets holded by Shay? Exactly. Of course I like it. I love them. They don't mean harm. But yes, when I was younger, I started asking the little ones to leave me on my own so that I could make human friends. But just as I'm about to get to know someone, a flock of wild ducks would suddenly start crowding me. And then people would get scared or annoyed that it smells like duck here, or these birds are creepy. So I ended up giving up on making other friends. It's been a while since this kind of thing happened. We were at a crowded market, so I didn't think. She trailed off, feeling guilty about the whole predicament. I caused trouble for the market, didn't I? Audius huffed and crossed his arms over his chest. I see. I was the one who brought you here, so don't be too hard on yourself. Besides, the market experiences its fair share of trouble every now and then. A duck outbreak is just another one of those days. I hope you do some reading for some game voice acting. Really? Thursday at today's?
Thank you. Only maybe when I'm healthy again. Right now I'm still sick. Oh gosh. A duck outbreak is just another one of those days. He shrugged. Either way, I still think ducks are pretty great. Hearing those words made Penelope feel a tinge of happiness. That despite everything, Odysseus still had a positive image of ducks. I just ate like something similar to that. I don't think it's I don't think it's a normal cough. What makes you like ducks anyway? Well, I wouldn't say I'm particularly fond of ducks. I just like all animals. You could say I grew up surrounded by them. When I was a kid, I often stayed over at a swineherd's home. I'd find myself playing with the animals at the farm. Cows, ducks, goats, pigs, you name it. I get myself scolded because I had to return home all covered in mud and dirt. You seem like a troublesome piece of shit. Aren't I still? You're not a child anymore. A child at heart. Why do you sound so proud? At least you're laughing again. Penelope was taken aback by his final quip. Yeah, it is dry cough actually. It's like it might be bronchitis, it might not, it might just be an influenza, it would. Penelope was taken aback by his final quip. Somehow she felt her heart leap for a second. Was he trying to cheer her up? Same Odysseus, I'm quite fond of duck. That's good. It's getting dark. We best head back. I don't think it's a good idea to use our usual route. We should take a more secluded path. This area may be less crowded, but there are still some people here. More ducks might arrive soon, so I say it'd be better to move somewhere with even less people. So shall we go? Okay, fine. It's almost over. Honestly, I don't want this day to end. Aww. Odysseus took Penelope through a remote route back to the palace. And surely a few more feathered friends appeared along the way and started following the two. Yes, Vicky. My number one is story. So yeah. Also, Thursday today's I keep calling it that. I don't know if you like it or not. Tomorrow is gonna be our Baldur's Gate wait, no, Thursday 12, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We're almost there. Soon enough, it was apparent that Odysseus had let the girl out of the city. The voices of humans were replaced with the sound of nature. Seabirds, strong breeze, and crashing waves. Penelope froze. The route they took brought them by the shore. Before they could step on the sandy beach, the girl ducked behind him. What's the matter? I know a way around the palace from here, just a little bit more. He peered at the girl hiding behind him. She was shaking. Is it cold? He held out his hand to feel the temperature of the air, while the girl shook her head. Nuh-uh. I just don't like the sea. Huh? I wasn't expecting that. He blinked, sounding both awkward and apologetic. Should we take another route? It's late. I don't want to hold us back. I can continue, just give me a bit of time to settle down. Oh no, she's scared of the sea? Odysseus smiled. You know, tomorrow night is gonna be a big collab, and I know quite a few of you guys will be asleep, but it's fine! Please, come and say hi. We're gonna play a horror game. Then, let's take a rest. Thanks. Chatomatic at the side. And sorry about this. I just had an unpleasant accident in the past. I don't really remember it, but I can't help but feel scared. Hearing the waves, seeing large bodies of water from up close. It makes me feel breathless. I know it's all just in my head. Funny, right? Not at all. He playfully pulled up the hood of the girl's cloak. If you're scared, then you're scared. That's normal. Kinda bad? What do you mean kinda? Really bad, bro. King Odysseus, bro. This one's on me. I should have confided with today's full itinerary. Oh no, don't worry about it. I had fun today. Really. Odysseus smiled apologetically. Like I said, if you're scared, then you're scared. You don't have to let me off. But I had fun too. I'm glad you enjoyed. She's such a respectful person. I'm glad you enjoyed my shoddy tour. His tone was kind and gentle. It was strangely comforting. Odysseus then let out a long sigh. Unfortunately, this means you really couldn't visit me in Ithaca once it's all over, huh? His tone once again shifted from soft to his usual playful one. I tried to be there, Shay. Hope server at work don't decide it one chance you're like a jealous girlfriend. Oh, you do server work? That's so cool. Being an island over the sea and all. He stretched out his hand, pointing to the horizon. Man, I was kind of hoping to show you around. No! I will. I don't like the sea, but it's not like... I mean, look, I'm okay now. She flayed her arms around. A couple of ducks who followed them from the market tilted their heads. Sure. He gave her head a pat. So you're just gonna dip your toes a little bit? The girl pouted and concentrated her eyes on the ground. She then grabbed onto her companion's sleeve. I'll be fine if you're around. Yeah! Oh my god! Penelope finally looked up. As long as you're around, I won't be as scared. This morning, I was also anxious about being around people. But since you were beside me, I wasn't as scared. So, I'd like to see Taka too. With you, someday. I want to be with you. Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Enjoy your lunch, bunny. Odysseus didn't answer. Instead, he just averted his gaze and remained silent. Okay, bunny, take care. Odysseus? He just let out a nervous laughter.
I lost it for a moment there. Sorry. That almost sounded like a confession.
So you're saying that it sounded more like a confession? Oh my god! Oh my god, my heart. Oh my god. I'm going crazy. Huh?
Anyway, we should probably get going. Any more, and I might say something I'd regret.
What do you mean, something you regret? Can you speak louder? Oh, thank you for the follow! Go to the QUACK! Oriosu! Huh? Why?
Don't want to tell you.
You're being childish. Me when the woman is two women. Oh, freak you. Child at heart, remember? Fine. And thus the two continued to banter along the way back to the palace. Penelope's attention was on Odysseus the whole time. His presence was enough to keep her distracted. That's how I fumbled the baddie. Oh my god. It's okay. There are more people out there. Thankfully, they were able to pass through the shore without much trouble. Oh, and yes, the young woman ended up taking home a few new duck friends. Not that anyone could tell. It was a long day. The most fun Penelope had ever had. Penelope and Odysseus took a few days off after their little outing. Being a shelter came from my TikTok feed. Keep up the great work, Malaysia bullet. Thank you, Odysseus! Welcome from TikTok. Being a sheltered girl. Of course, Penelope's body ached after a full day of activities. Odysseus laughed at her when he learned about it. Penelope sulked. The two communicated their plans through their ducks. While Odysseus may not be able to understand the girl's feathered friends, they were at least able to communicate with simple yes or no. I know there are other fish in the sea, but I want that fish. No, okay, then go for it! Try until you can, but don't hold on for too long. They were at least able to communicate with simple yes and no. After all, the Spartan princess was still heavily guarded. Though, honestly, she could swear that Odysseus could very easily get through all the security. Whatever he did on that day of the outing, she didn't dare ask. Somehow, no one really figured out that she was gone. Truly, a master of escaping from work. Achoo! Each day they spent exchanging messages. Penelope couldn't help but wish that she could see him soon. Despite being a tease, despite being mischievous, despite being childish. Somehow, she found all sides of him to be enduring. I wish I'd feel better by tomorrow, that we can finally meet. And so another day passed. Only 3 ducks accompanied her today. 1 cradling her arms, 2 trailing her from behind. We're almost to the garden. The duck was about to quack when Penelope gestured the bird to keep it down. Her ducks were usually the noisy lot, so Penelope was never particularly difficult to find. Where there were quacks, the duck girl would be there. Oh! Hey, we meet again. A familiar male voice called out from behind. Oh. Okay, no worries. Today's have a good afternoon as well. Have a good night. Oh gosh. Penelope turned around to see the tall man. Hello there. Penelope just smiled. If she wasn't mistaken, they were Odysseus' friends. Wait, does that make them her friends too? What was that saying? A friend of a friend is a friend of mine too? Just let her dream. We haven't introduced ourselves, have we? Name's Ajax. This one's Antilocus. I'm Penelope. His expression twisted to grin. Hey, by any chance do you know an Odysseus? Oh yes, I'm actually on my way to meet him. Need to get back to here before boss catches me. Enjoy the stream. Matane! Matane! Have fun at work. I don't know about having fun at work, but hey, you never know. Let's go. Antilocus's expression remained the same poker face, though his brows had noticeably furrowed. Then you must be the room with dark duck girl who's received his attention. His attention? I thought it was a joke, but she really is followed by ducks. He mauled as he eyed her 3 ducky companions. So it's true. Man, I can't believe that guy. He really went up with Switcher's target, huh? I mean, he never did seem interested when he came here. I can never understand what's going on in that guy's head. Wait, maybe I should have a Scottish accent. This might be a good chance to ask others about Odysseus. Ask! Excuse me. Immediately they stopped talking and turned to the girl. Would you mind telling me about Odysseus? More about him, I mean, like, what is he like as a king? He did say there was a renowned council. Me got no problem with watching stream doing work because I'm pro at alt-tabbing. That is a really good skill you need to have. That's good. I'll find a way to tease him. The two then look at each other. Guess that explains why Penelope here even bothers with him. She doesn't know, huh? Poor girl, she probably fell into his trap. Huh? He's a bigger scum than I thought. Why is suddenly being ominous? The two looked at her with pity. Could you two elaborate? Alright. Do you know why the title King of Ithaca sends shivers down people's spines? It does? Odysseus doesn't seem to send shivers, and the way he talked about himself, Odysseus sounded like a well-respected king, which at the back of her mind was hard to believe, but at the same time, not unbelievable. Huh, how strange. It's not because Ithaca is big. Strong region. In fact, Ithaca is just a small island over the sea from here. I guess I'll just save. So they don't have many trade routes. It's far, the island is small, there isn't much worth conducting business over there. Sounds like they have it hard there. Oh, yes they do. Ithaca isn't notorious for its strength or riches. Ithaca became notorious for its trickster king. Penelope blinked. Trickster king? Ajax nodded. Back then many were against Odysseus taking over the throne since he was young. The opposition disappeared. It didn't help that Ithaca was a far-off island, so news about the happenings there took a while to travel to the other islands. By the time news spread, the stories had already been twisted, so no one could tell what really went on. Those who displeased Odysseus were said to just disappear. Nobody knows what he pulled, but he also managed to convince big merchants to conduct business with Ithaca. We tried asking him, but he often dodged the question. That guy is careful even when he's drunk. I swear, everything he does is calculated. The Odysseus I know doesn't sound like that at all. He's honest, kind, and fun. He can be mean sometimes, but he means well. Although he did end up unintentionally swindling a shopkeeper that one time, and that one dubious advice he gave some kids. Still, he meant well. Who? Him? Honest? He sounded like he was holding back his laughter. He's one of the biggest liars we know. Antilocus added bluntly. He also cranky and sarcastic. The only one I can probably agree with is that he's fun. He makes the most entertaining stories. He had it in agreement. Looks like you're all having fun without me. Ah! Don't scare me like that, man. Then you see some weak backs and my eyes were scary, so fear me. Holy, do you have ears everywhere? He muttered. I just happened to hear it. Yes, and I was there. He really did just happen to hear it. His two other friends just stared at each other uncomfortably. It's like they knew that he really didn't just coincidentally hear it. But they seemed convinced that he might have had other means. Anyway, nice to meet you, Penelope. He held out his hand. And in return, Penelope returned his handshake. It was nice knowing you too! Antilocus was next. Penelope also shook his hand as soon as she finished with Ajax. Let's drink tonight, Odysseus. He waved before leaving with Antilocus. Odysseus sighed. They didn't trouble you, did they? Not at all. Like I said before, they were nice. I'm glad you're making more friends. Well, I figured since they're your friends, then they're mine too. How could you be so cute? Well, what? What's mine is yours, is it? I guess I don't mind if it's you. No. You can take anything of mine. Why is he suddenly so relentless? Let's just go. Okay, come here. He held out his hand to her. I feel like I'd like to know more about Odysseus. Should I really just trust him unconditionally? I'ma save. You never know. Take his hand. Penelope pursed her lips and took up Odysseus' offer. His hands were large and warm. She could tell that he practiced weapons. Her father's hands had the same roughness to them. I like to see how he wields them. Does he use swords, or perhaps he practices archery? She thought to herself. All right, let's go, he exclaimed with a bright and cheerful voice. She couldn't help but smile. The girl stared at their linked hands. Actually, I'd like to see him when he's working, or how he's like when he's with friends. I like to see the other sides of him. I might have fallen for him, duh! I'm in love with him, aren't I? Oh my gosh. I've been meaning to ask, where are your other duckies? Usually you have about 10 of them trailing you. Watching the tree waddle away into their home corner as they're giving the two some space. Huh? I left them back in my room. Are you feeling well? You're looking really red today. Yes, I'm fine. Uh-huh. Woo! He took her hand to pull her closer. The young man then placed her hand over her forehead. Too close! You're looking redder by the minute. Maybe we should call it a day for now. Have you rest? It's Maybe he's right. My thoughts are all jumbled right now, but I do want to spend more time with him. Yay! Suddenly Odysseus carried the girl in his arms. The three ducks who were off on their own must have heard the girl's scream, so they waddled back to the two. Don't worry, guys. I'm just taking her back to your place. Glad you agree. Actually, they told you to put me down. It's fine. He's just worried. She addressed the ducks. Quack, quack. Well done. Let's get you back. I hope no one sees us like this. There we go. Careful now. As soon as she set foot in her room, the ducks surrounded her like children greeting her mother. Yes, I'm back. I hope you all behave yourselves. She bent down and stroked each of the ducks that approached her. Penelope then turned her attention back to Odysseus. Thank you for helping me up. Better than you getting into an accident climbing up here. I'll just drop by again tomorrow to pick you up. Oh, actually, maybe not tomorrow. I would like to take the day off. Yes, I would like to take the day off. Yes, that's it. Alright, I guess you don't exactly look well right now. She nodded a little too enthusiastically. He proceeded to ruffle her head. Get that well-deserved rest. Next time, I'd like to hear about you. Me? I want to know more about you two, you know? Oh well, there's nothing interesting about me. Really? A girl who can understand duck language is not interesting? There's not much I can tell you about that. Gee. Fine, no promise. I'll think of something. Great, looking forward to that. I guess see you all the day after tomorrow? Bye. Each bird said I give byes to. Odysseus gave one of the ducks a head pat before climbing back down. Penelope maintained a smile that he's really gone, and then she just collapsed on her bed. Children, what do I do? I think I'm in love with Odysseus. At one of the ducks' replies, she quickly sat up from the bed. What? You knew? Oh, the bird replied as a matter of factly. It's obvious? But that can't be. I only fell in love today. The other one replied, unamused. What do you mean I fell in love at first sight? Hearts in my eyes? That's why you all urged me to talk to him? Have you been playing matchmaker all along? I can't believe the ducks figured it out before I did. She plopped backward and buried her face on the bed, and then screamed to her heart's content. After a short moment of wallowing in self-induced despair, the girl started up an important meeting with the ducks. So, I'm in love. What now? There's no way Odysseus would like me back. Huh? Tell me what? Ouch! Suddenly, one of the ducks slapped her with its wing. Yes, you're right! Once Helen chooses a suitor, it might be unlikely for us to see each other again. And I could regret this forever. But what do I do? Excuse me? Find his weakness? Knowing your enemy is the first rule in love and war? No pain, no gain? Sounds foul. Reasonable. The next day. There he is. She whispered while hiding behind a pillar. He was accompanied by Ajax and Antilochus. Quack! You did well finding him. It sure is convenient being able to access the skies. This time she only had one duck accompanying her. Operation Odysseus server, commence! Have you received reports from the others? Oh good, make sure to report if anyone else is nearby. The bird did a salute, somehow. Penelope nodded before finally turning her attention back to Odysseus. And friends. I do really think that's true. What exactly are we looking for here? Meanwhile, I'm still surprised that you agreed to hang out with us today. We never see you lately. Well, I'd rather not see you ugly mugs. Man, you're always so mean. Ajax put an annoyingly sly smile on his face. Ooh, I get it! You got dumped by Penelope, didn't ya? Huh? She barely managed to keep herself from making a sound. Looks like you got it right. Antilochus clapped unenthusiastically. Ha! Welcome to the club. He wrapped an arm around Odysseus' neck. Tonight, we drink. Your treat, of course. Odysseus pulled away from Ajax whilst wearing a very annoyed expression, which, by the way, was the first time for Penelope to see from him. He's usually smiling around me, so I never see him this upset. I didn't get dumb, you little shits, he hissed. Just mind your own business. Instead of prying into my affairs, shouldn't you worry about the one you're actually courting? Is it just me, or does he sound different? Ajax just chuckled once again, making an annoying expression. One that screams, sure you didn't get dumped. If it'll make you shut your trap. She wasn't feeling well yesterday, she was resting today. But she looked fine yesterday. Antilochus broke his silence to let a critical hit! Yikes, she was obviously avoiding you then! Big oof, man. Still up for that drink? He still was definitely not consoling. He was rubbing it in Odysseus' face. And Penelope wasn't picking any of their not-so-subtle jabs at him. They weren't wrong, though. She wanted to avoid him because she needed to collect her thoughts. Look. He scratched the back of his head. There's nothing going on between us. We're just friends. So you only think of me as a friend? Of course. What else did I expect? Ajax and Antilochus blinked. That's an unusual friendship, especially coming from you. In retrospect, I also do wonder why I'm even friends with you two. I wonder that too. You're a terrible person. Antilochus raised a hand. I also wonder about that. You two are terrible people. Well, I guess we're just stuck with each other. A bunch of terrible guys. Let's drink our sorrows away. You really don't plan on dropping that, do you? Hey, any day is a good day to drink. Especially when we're celebrating the pain of someone else. Terrible human indeed. Less than human, more like trash. You guys are mean. That's what we're friends are for. What the fuck? Are you like that to poor Penelope too then? Well, he's also mean to me sometimes, but he's nice most of the time. She said I'm nice even when I'm being mean to her. He said as a matter of factly. The two stared at him in disgust. What? He snarled, obviously annoyed by their sudden silence. Oh, I was just trying to imagine you being nice, but you're scary when you're acting nice. You shitheads, I'm not acting. At least not in front of her. Ah! So he does like us. I think. I'm nice to her because she makes me want to be nice. If I'm being shitty to the two of you, it's because you two are shitheads. So, he's only being nice to me? You disgusting two-faced trickster. Empty-headed brute. Biggest scum of Greece. Good-for-nothing drunkard. I've been forgotten. Somehow, watching them like that could only make Penelope smile. The Odysseus in front of her right now was different from the one she knew. She liked him even more! But she didn't dislike it. In fact, he was endearing. So, he can't be cranky like that. Cute! Oh, we have to move. Hey, we have a stray over here. The forgotten Antilochus seemed to have slipped away. Of course she had been busted. Everyone has seen this coming, right? Penelope? Hi? This is the one says hi to. Haha, she's interpreting the duck. That's precious. He definitely was thinking that she's just making a guess. Penelope had forgotten that only Odysseus had known about her ability to communicate with ducks, and that no one ever believes her when she says she could understand them. She retreated behind her frill, embarrassed. He marched over to Antilochus and pulled off his hands from Penelope's... sorry. Don't tease her, you dumb fucks. Ajax like... Most probably. Ajax and Antilochus suddenly pursed their lips. Sorry about those two, they don't have tact. Hey! Do you have anything to say? No, nothing. He said quietly, pursing his lips again. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. Haha, good. He placed his hands over her shoulder and gently pushed her with him. So, we're going now. Looks like she was feeling well after all. Huh? But... Already, but I'd like to have a chat with the little lady. You know, have a drink, get to know each other. I always thought that you were rather pretty. Whoa! 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 Ajax doing his moves. He winked at Penelope. Huh? She let out a tiny squeak, flustered. Odysseus frowned. No! That is so cute. So cute! Oh my god. Antilochus is fine, but Ajax is going to make her feel uncomfortable. Thanks for the vouch. Antilochus raised a thumbs up. Why just me? Figure out yourself. He sneered. Yeah, flick his forehead. He sneered. Let's just go. Odysseus whispered close to her ear. Huh? The girl felt his warm breath pass her cheeks. Her face flushed, which she tried to hide with her veil. So she just ended up nodding. Having seen her confirm, Odysseus took her hand and pulled her along. And the two, plus the duck, left. What just happened? Antilochus shrugged. We got ditched. I think the ship will sail. I'm betting on it sinking. Nah, you really are a terrible friend. Either way, I do wish them luck. Let's go, guys. Penelope had covered her face throughout the walk to the garden. Her head was swimming with thoughts. Was he angry over her lying about not feeling well? Was he upset that she was listening in on them? Will this be the end of their friendship? Obviously not, but she couldn't help but be consumed by her anxiety. Breathe. Suddenly they stopped, and that was all Odysseus did. Breathe, he repeated. The second one made Penelope snap out of her trance and had to take a deep breath. That's it. In and out. Just relax. Following his voice, the girl managed to calm down after a couple of more sessions. There we go. He looked so pale for a moment there, you know? She could only hang her head low. I'm sorry for trailing you. Huh? I was planning to drop that topic and pretend it never happened. The girl shook her head. No, that was wrong on me, wasn't it? Well, it doesn't bother me much, or I guess it does. You saw it, didn't you? Ah, shit, that was embarrassing. Huh? I was in a terrible mood. People say I get really cranky when I do. You were. Okay, I gotta be so cute, you know? Shit, you really did see. Well, I thought you were cute. What? What? I found you cute? My favorite is the lavender one. Oh, you guys are talking about Ajax, the Daishmel one. I saw a new side of you and I found it endearing. That shut him up. I wonder if I should. Okay, save. Okay, guys, time to confess. Are you guys ready? Let me just gather my voice and drink more water. Soon did. I love you. Oh my god! Odysseus immediately looked up. Huh? I said I love you. I think I've fallen in love with you. I know you just think of me as a friend, but I want you to know how I feel. Because I know I regret it if I... Suddenly, he threw his arms around her. How are you always able to always make me this happy? I thought I had no chance. What? I couldn't make a read of you. You seem so happy to have friends, so I thought it'd be fine to stay that way. I didn't want to ruin it for you. Odysseus. It's funny, I thought the same. I thought I had no chance with you and that you only saw me as a friend. Odysseus then finally let her go. Well, birds of a feather? I suppose. So, what now? Me when leg muscles start to cramp? I talked to your father to arrange our engagement. Wow! Straight to getting engaged? Are you crazy, Odysseus? Damn, man! The man you are. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what to feel like. Okay, Continue. Oh dear, right. There's no way he'd approve of this. I know, right? He wants to... Oh gosh, he wants to get engaged. Especially when I've been disobeying him. He did ask her to stop meeting with Odysseus, which was exactly what she's doing now. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Penelope looked up. You would? I've got this, you have nothing to worry about, so don't cry. You cry easily, huh? It's not my fault. My mother was a water nymph, though I can't help it. Oh, is that how it works? I think. Is that why you can't talk to ducks too? Cueing the duck chiming from the back. They said Penelope is Penelope, so she can't talk to ducks. I'm hardly the only child of a water nymph, so then I guess we'll leave it at that. Either way, I'm glad to learn something new about you. Oh right, I did promise to talk about myself. There's just something we have to agree on though. I'd like to bring you home to Ithaca. Huh? You don't want to stay here? And this time it was more common for the man to move in with the woman rather than the other way around, and in turn, the man will inherit the throne from his wife's father. Odysseus was practically relinquishing his right to the Spartan throne. Well, I'd like to make you queen of Ithaca instead. Oh! I only have a sister, and my father has already retired, so I'd like to continue being their king. I hope you understand. I know I might be asking a lot, since it will mean that you will be away from your family and friends. Oh wait, you don't have the letter. What the hell? It's fine! Penelope pouted, but she answered almost immediately, ignoring the extra comment. I'm actually not close to my father or siblings. Besides, I'll have you. Okay, what Vicky said was he wants to smack this guy, and we just met, and immediately want to get engaged. Meet father, and so, well, if you say so. I would have thought though. I mean, your father is quite attached to you. Well, this and that. I guess that's a story for another time then. Either way, you have no idea how happy I am right now. Sheila. Oh! Sorry, Vicky. Sorry. She. Shitball. Sekia. Sorry, guys. I love you, brother. Not happier than I am. Okay, fine. You win. You always be the winner in my book. And thus, Odysseus was granted Prince Icarius' approval to marry Penelope. Together, they live happily ever after. The end. As if it were that easy. Oh? Absolutely, positively not. The towering man roared. You're not even giving me a chance. You alone are enough trouble, but you wish to bring her Ithaca as well? That is out of the question. You know, I'm gonna... As he had promised Penelope, Odysseus tried to negotiate with her father for her hand, but obviously it wasn't going well. That's not fair, he huffed. Didn't you at least challenge her other suitors? I wouldn't think that bad as well. No means no. Give it up, Odysseus. I'm not giving you my daughter. But she wants this. Because why the fuck are you rushing for engagement when you just met, Sia? Well, technically they have known each other for they've known each other for at least a few weeks. So yeah, we love each other. He spoke in all seriousness. Bah! He waved his hand dismissively. That poor child is naive. She knows nothing of the world. I'm only doing what's best for her. Then why don't you tell her that? Tell her why we're a terrible match. Tell her all the lies I've poured on her. Make her reevaluate her decision if you can. I'm willing to wait, no matter how long. And if she doesn't change her mind after that, no means no. Just give her up. This ends our negotiation. Without letting Odysseus have another word in, the man turned around and left. Quack. I didn't expect much, but man! What a shitty old man! Oh my god, I love this. How is someone like that Penelope's father? He's just pushing what he wants. I mean, sure, Ithaca is a backwater province. We have goats and sheep walking around a palace. But Penelope wouldn't mind, right? Right? You agree, don't you? The bird flapped its wing. I have no idea what you're saying. Now then, I don't want to really disappoint her. And I'm sure that shitty old man's not gonna say a word to her. Did that, or he'll tell her that I'm dumping her or some shit like that. The duck patted him on the leg. I'm guessing you're consoling me. Thanks, buddy. Now then, I have a job for you. He bent down to the duck's level. Quack. It had been 2 days since Penelope had seen Odysseus. The girl hadn't left her room since then. If anything, she was just hoping for any form of news from him, which is why she had left one of her ducks with him. I'm nervous. I wonder if he managed to convince father. You're right. I should trust in him, she said to herself. But knowing father, he will likely do that, won't he? It's not the first time I had a suitor. Not that I've ever actually met any of them, but I've heard that a number of men had come for my hand in marriage before, and father refused them all. A weird duck girl she may be, Penelope was still a daughter of a king, so it was no wonder that there were still those who would flock to her by telling them to a foot race. You believe that Odysseus can win? Yes. I hope he can pull through. Just then a duck came through her window. Really? He did it? That's what he told you to say? What does that mean? The duck shrugged. He said to just trust in him? I'll just trust him. Then I will. Trust in the man. They did keep exchanging messages through her ducks. Apparently, King Tyndareus had made a move, so the whole palace became abuzz with activity. It was something about conducting a ritual for an oath, which involved all of her suitors. Unfortunately, this also involved Odysseus' mandatory attendance. Even though he had thrown the towel with Helen, who was still masquerading as a suitor so that he could continue leeching staying at their place as a guest. Not long after that, Helen had finally chosen a husband, and just as Odysseus had guessed, it was some guy named Menelaus. With Helen now finally engaged, it should have been time for everyone to return home, right? But that was not the case. King Tyndareus invited everyone to stay for a little while longer for an event he and a certain collaborator had planned. So yeah, that's pretty much the case. Huh? Let me get this straight. You've cut a deal with Uncle to help with Helen's engagement so that he'd vouch for the father for you? Pretty much. And you solved the problem he's had for months in just a few days? Uh-huh. I'm sorry, this is, I can do anything if I put my mind to it. Come on, praise me. See, Archimedes gets it. The little one said you have a terrible ego. But I probably should keep quiet on that. Still, your father, Coy, sure is stubborn. I got Tyndareus to talk to him about handing you over, but he wouldn't settle for it without me beating him in foot race. I'm sorry about that. Aw, don't be, baby girl. I'm more frustrated about not being able to take you home sooner. I just can't wait to have you see Ithaca already. Then we can stroll around the seaside, tour around the market, and I'll treat some... Don't you have work to do? Why do you have to remind me of that? I'll be your wife, so... Isn't it my responsibility to keep you in line? Wife. Right. Oh, wife. Wife. This still feels like a dream. Yes, the dog looks cute. I just don't know why his eyes are crossed out. Then if this was really just a dream, it's a dream I wouldn't want to wake up from. Oh, they're saying it together! The two spoke in unison. They stared at each other and then laughed. Even Aphrodite would have winced at that, huh? You started it. No, you! It was you! The dog then waddled off somewhere. It wasn't difficult to translate that one. I'll give you two some space. Anyway, the race should be in 3 days. Your uncle and I have talked it over and he will be sponsoring the event, so your father can make excuses to get away from it. Lest he will make a fool of his brother. I guess uncle is one of the only people father could easily oppose. Tyndareus said he'll save you and the duck's the best seat in the stadium, so I'd better hear you cheer me on. I can watch? Why do you sound surprised? Father never lets me watch his races. Oh, it's your first time then. It'll be a feast for your eyes. You'll enjoy it. What's a foot race? A foot race is a competitive running contest on foot. Oh, so it's just a track and field, okay? I'm looking forward to the event then. Odysseus and Penelope continued to meet for the next 3 days. Their meetings had been brief since the young man was training for the race. Icarius, Penelope's father, made himself scarce. From the rumors she had heard, it seemed that he was upset over his brother taking Odysseus aside. 3 days passed in a blink of an eye. So, this is the venue of the race? Quack! The gods said Odysseus should be that way. Come on, let's go say hi. She smiled, trailed by no less than 10 ducks from behind. Odysseus, I'm... Huh? Why are you... Cover your eyes, stare respectfully. Stare respect... Oh! Is what Penelope said. Hi, I'm sorry. Are you changing right now? Oh, you're here. Wait, you didn't know? What? For races are done naked. What? Man, Leon needs to do this. Even your old man will be out there with his chest bare and proud. Oh, I guess I need to get used to it. Yeah, you better. You're coming home with me, remember? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. If he says it like that, you have a point. That said, she didn't really think Odysseus would be well toned underneath his clothes. Keep staring. Keep staring. Keep staring. Keep staring. Keep staring. Yeah, just keep staring. Just keep staring. How long is this going to take? Just keep staring. Just keep staring. I don't know how long it's going to take. I just gotta keep staring, I guess, until we finish the dialogue. Just keep staring. No, we're done yet. No? Okay. Like, the game gave us time to stare, bro. The game gave us time to stare. Oh my god, it made sense though. Since kings were typically trained for battle, thus they go through rigorous routines. When I said that you better get used to it, I didn't mean to admire me. I can't. Literally down bad. Of course you can. Her side caught a noticeable mark on his leg. Looking closer, it seemed to be an old wound. What are you looking at? Odysseus traced her line of sight. Ah, that. It's a wound I got from a boar hunt. Pretty nasty, ain't it? Penelope could only shake her head while staring at his knees. It looked like it would have been painful. I was 15 back then, just a little before I inherited the throne. Oh, so are you good at hunting? Shh, of course I'm good at hunting. What about bows, swords? I'd say I'm pretty handy with a bow. I even have one that only I could string. Between you and me has a little secret to it. So brute force won't cut it. If only Penelope... Oh, I couldn't. Hey, what happened? Okay. You're quite talkative today though, aren't you? Well, I guess I'm just nervous. What if you lose? I won't. How can you be so sure? Because I made things happen. I told you to, didn't I? I could do anything if I put my mind to it. I wish I could be more like you. When you say something, you really make it sound believable. It's no wonder I fell in love with you. Hello, Adfan, Rio, hello, what are you doing? We're playing Otome, it's a dating sim. The game is called PRE-ODYSSEY, Odyssey, Love at First Quack. So yeah. It scares me how straightforward you can get sometimes. But let me tell you, you don't have to be like me. I like you for being you. So just keep being yourself. Even if you strive to grow, you're free to find your own path. You don't have to copy me. You can be strong in your own way. You are strong in your own way. You should give yourself more credit. Am I come with a solution for those children? Or how you defy your father by sneaking out with me? The mere fact that you are here, that is a testament of your strength. Thanks. Well, and here I thought I couldn't love you even more. Gah! You're relentless today. I do hope you'll keep finding more reasons to keep loving me more and more. Ai, Shiba Sekya! This is so cute! Haha, we'll see. Whatever happened to that noble dance little lady once knew. Penelope turned around ready to leave. She fell in love. Ah! That's so cute! Penelope sat by the special area that her uncle had provided. It was right down the stadium, practically front row seats to the race. Even her ducks were given a special sitting. Odysseus mentioned before that he got her uncle to procure the best duck bedding they could find in Greece. Well, happy that Odysseus cared for them so much. Penelope honestly thought it was overboard. Still, seeing how the ducks were enjoying their makeshift seats, it was probably worth it. That said, there were a lot more people than she expected. Her uncle likely invited even the common folk to attend. Penelope was accustomed with being around huge crowds, so she was actually quite nervous and anxious, the only saving grace being that she had special seating away from them. They even had a makeshift sun shield and servants fanning them. Isn't this a little too much, Uncle? Her seat was right next to King Tyndareus. Nonsense! My niece only deserve the best! He nodded proudly to himself. I don't get many opportunities to speak with Uncle, but it's good to know that he's actually nice. Still, your father's a little too much, don't you think? I've heard. You've been spending time with that young lad, Odysseus, yes? Oh, yes. Haha, I'm glad my home served as a place for your love story. Uncle sure is in a good mood. But this is kind of embarrassing. Anyway, I wish Icarus would just stop being so stubborn. His dear daughter is obviously smitten. He should just let them be. It's rare for a youth today to marry for love, you know? He sure is passionate about this. Just then, a man finally walked up the center of the stadium. And now, we're about to begin the competition for Lady Penelope's hand in marriage. The host at the center broadcasted with a booming voice and then pointed at her. People from the audience brought their eyes towards her direction. Penelope just couldn't help but sink in her seat. She didn't like being the center of attraction. It made her somewhat nauseous. Today we have 10 contenders vying for Prince Icarius' daughter. Who will come out victorious? 10? Oh, did Odysseus mention? When I announced the event, a few others wanted to take part. Here, one popular lass. Uncle, you just say how you spotted me and Odysseus. Why did you bring in other people? Suddenly she felt even more nervous. How did it come to this? As per usual, the losers of the match shan't be allowed to step foot in Sparta forever. Huh? Oh yes. He clicked his tongue. That's your father's handiwork there. Why did Odysseus tell me this? Knowing him, it's likely because he believes that he will win anyway, without a doubt. And now, without further ado, here are runners for today! And of course, they were all almost naked. Her father wasn't among them though. He'll probably have a special entrance later. She felt her blood rushing to her head, for a girl who had been sheltered for all her life. Seeing these many men almost buck naked was overstimulating. Especially with them these up close. Stay strong, Penelope. She looked around and saw a number of women above the audience seats screeching and cheering at the runners. Unlike her, they seemed to be enjoying this. Should I copy them? Penelope took in a sharp breath, but all that came was a wheeze. She said she was feeling down about not being able to cheer on Odysseus. His words from just a while earlier came back to, you are strong in your own way. No, I can't do this. Okay, one more time. You can do this! The girl shouted at the top of her lungs. Her scream surprised her uncle as well as the runners. Odysseus looked in her direction and smiled. I did it! Not long after, the runners positioned themselves at the starting line. Of course, Icarus was there as well. For a man of his age, he was ridiculously buff. They're about to begin. 3, 2, 1, and they're off! Penelope was at the edge of her seat. Immediately, her eyes searched for Odysseus. He was doing pretty average. Smack dab in the middle of the running. At this rate, Odysseus would lose. What happened to all his confidence? No, this is just the beginning. I believe he can turn this around. She pouted as she watched to complete another lap. The noise of the stadium didn't die down one bit. In fact, for every lap, the people would cheer louder and stronger. Interesting enough, some of the runners were now lag behind, but Odysseus maintained a steady pace. Still, there was nothing to praise about. Her father was still far ahead and he was also keeping his pace. I never imagined father being this formidable. Penelope held her breath, hoping for Odysseus to turn the tides. Just then, one of the runners caught up to the little king and then tried to swipe Odysseus with his arm! What? Uncle, did you see that? That runner tried to hit Odysseus! They currently avoid accidents in this event. Accidents? I'm pretty sure it was intentional. What can I do? We don't have any rule against that. You know what? We should probably enforce more rules next time. Why is Uncle keeping calm? Odysseus can get hurt. Just as she was thinking that, another runner comes to him from behind. Odysseus, watch out! Just as she screamed. Oh, wow. Just as she screamed, the young man managed to dodge by speeding up and making a forward dash. The one behind him slid across the floor when he missed his tackle. But I'll be sliding really very wipe her forehead. Still, this is strange. Why are they all going after him when he's not even in the lead? Penelope's eyes hovered over to her father. Okay, on scale. Okay. Could it be Uncle Tyndareus? I don't want to speak ill of father, but is there a possibility that he's the one who asked the other contestants to target Odysseus? Uncle is nonsense, child. Icarus doesn't need to do something like that. He's a champion runner. His pride in his skills. Besides, none of his other competitions had this kind of thing happen. Then it isn't, father. Maybe people with a grudge against Odysseus? Just creep. Hey, listen. Penelope and him, we are technically fiancés, whatever. She groaned, both worried and frustrated about the situation. No, hold on. Father does have a reason to let Odysseus out of anyone else win. I'm betting every other contestant is only after the throne. But Odysseus is the only one who wants to take me back to his homeland. She pursed her lips. If that really was the case, then Odysseus would continue to be targeted. Excuse me, Uncle. I don't understand how Uncle can remain calm despite this. With that, she scurried over to her ducks. Meanwhile, at the stadium track, they're being more annoying press. They're being more annoying press than I expected. I should call in a couple of people to assist me with this. I mean, I expected this, but still, ugh. He sighed. Oh well, no use complaining. They'll be the first to dropping like flies. Damn! home! Little ones? The ducks were happily bouncing on their VIP nest when she approached. Quack! Please help, Odysseus. Some runners are trying to and I'm worried you might get badly hurt. What's that? Permission to act on your accord? Sure. The bird flew off somewhere. Hey, where are you? At that moment, Penelope had no idea what she just unleashed. Back at the stadium track. Yo, that future father-in-law! This is caught up to next to Icarus, though the older man was still a whole lap around ahead of him. If you have the time to try to do better, just save it for actually trying to win. I don't have to try. I will win. The old king let out a snort. Big was for someone who's a lap behind. You mean only a lap behind? Oh! Wait, isn't this like a ref? Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Has anyone ever told you that you're quite maddening? Oh, that's a new one. No one had ever expected what happened next. It was said on that day the sky went dark. Holy shit! The ducks! And the air was filled with endless quacks and wing flaps. What the duck? Icarus was left speechless in that moment. He paused in awe of the duck-filled sky. Time almost seemed as though it had come to a complete halt. Everyone probably stopped what they were doing, with the exception of Odysseus, who kept running. The humans had gotten quiet, pointing and watching the wave of fowls in the sky. Quack! Quackqueelies! What the hell? What the duck is going on? Quack! I have no idea what you're saying. However, the ducks only kept circling the stadium without really doing anything but quack. It was simply ominous. Is this a sign from the gods? Must we call over a seer for interpretation? Damn, the ducks like to pull the midway air raid! Exactly. The king muttered to himself as he watched the duck in the sky. Should we suspend the competition? I think you guys overdid it. You didn't call all the ducks of Greece here, did you? What do you mean not yet? Send them back! Please! Not long after, the darkened sky began to clear and the sea of ducks subsided. Thank goodness. Oh, they're gone. What was that, Eve? What was that about? Maybe those derps just brought... Oh my god. Those birds dropped by just to watch? Her uncle joked. His mood had clearly brightened up now that the omen was gone. People whispered. Some say it must have been the gods. Some others said it was a sign. This event would be the talk of the land for years to come. But it would soon be forgotten, lost in time. I don't think the other runners will try anything against Odysseus anymore. She smiled at him and waved. You can do it! Odysseus waved back. A few continued to run, but the other contestants seemed to have been in too much shock that they bowed out the race. Because ducks covered the air, okay. Those who attacked him before in particular had withdrawn. If Odysseus hadn't continued doing his laps, no one else probably would have resumed doing theirs. Fortunately, Icarus was one of those who had resumed. Thus, the race was back on. Back to Odysseus. That's a duck apocalypse if I've ever seen one. You can do it! He turned to the voice and waved. Either way, that gave me some unexpected leverage. Got him past Icarus somehow. He paused on his thoughts for a moment to mull. That was Penelope's doing, isn't it? Oh man, it's just so fun. Well done. Time to get through the final stretch. Wouldn't want her efforts to go to waste. The race was reaching its finale. Because of the short quacking intermission, Odysseus somehow had gotten in the lead. Penelope talked about it with her uncle. What if her father uses the ducks as his excuse to make the race results invalid? Her uncle reassured her that that he wouldn't allow such a thing since Odysseus kept running. So there technically wasn't any excuse to stop. That said, despite the leverage he had gotten, Icarus was still indeed formidable. He had managed to catch up with Odysseus and was toe-to-toe with the young man. They're currently taking a water break. Odysseus only stopped by the water station for a bit, but he still found time to wave at her once again. This is the final stretch. You can do it! She silently cheered. Oh, it's a silent one. Back at the stadium track. Are you sure your bones aren't giving out yet? Your taxi won't worry me. Final lap. The two men ran side by side with each one continuously overtaking the other. Odysseus was young and he had saved up most of his stamina, so when he lacked the speed, he made up with his endurance. However, Icarus was nothing to sneeze at. Power, speed, endurance, he was at the top of it all. Had he not been distracted by the duck-filled sky, he would have been in the lead right now. Or so Odysseus would refute. Hey, see that? Your daughter is cheering for me. He pointed as he passed her. Could you just let her go already? Damn! You know that this is what she wants. Why would you deny her of it? You don't know anything, young man, nor does she. Penelope's a sheltered, naive child. She doesn't know what you're dragging her into. Oh. It seems to me like you're just making excuses. I told you, didn't I? I don't mind waiting. I don't mind if you tell her. Tell her what I'm dragging her to then. I gladly arrange a visit for Utaka. Just give me the date. Or you can even visit without notice. I bet she'll have fun. I refuse. Haha, thought so. Well then, if you're not going to budge, I'll just run this myself. I do hope you know that she's an object for you to own. The older king winced and just fell silent. Before he could say any more, Odysseus kicked up his speed and ran past the carriers. Carriers tried to catch up as his speed had somewhat fallen. Perhaps the fatigue was catching up to him, or perhaps, either way, the finish line was within sight. 1 week after the race. Odysseus, are you sure you don't want to stay here and become a new king of Sparta? The Ithacan king just shrugged. Nah, too much work. Penelope, dear, are you sure this is the man you want? Penelope just hid behind Odysseus and nodded. Penelope, do makes for stop it, do. Penelope, you don't know what it's like there in Ithaca. Oi, isn't that why I kept offering you to give Ithaca a chance first? Now, I want the race fair and square. You've lost your chance. He made a shooing gesture to the old king. Acaricious grumbled at his breath. Penelope, do you really want to leave with him? I'm not even opposing you to take him as your husband anymore. Just stay here, please. W legs instead of cars. Just imagine like the F1 drivers just like running with their full suits and everything. The girl just pulled the veil over her face and held onto Odysseus' clothing, and as she retreated behind Odysseus once again, Penelope. Okay, that's enough. I think she's made a choice. Don't worry, it's not like I'm imprisoning her in Taka or something. She can visit whenever, you know? With that, Icarius sighed. He gave Penelope one last glance before finally turning away. Man, your dad's really attached, huh? I mean, it's kind of his fault. If he hadn't been challenging other suitors to a race, then you'd likely be betrothed to someone who actually wants a throne. But it wouldn't have been you. Yeah, he intentionally saved the seat for me, huh? But how about you? Are you sure? Penelope didn't think twice about nodding. I'm actually looking forward to seeing Ithaca. Oh, and I'm looking forward to showing you around. Your ducks will also love it there. We have a ton of farms and plenty of places for them to roam. While they're at it, they can take care of the pests. Oh, but please don't bring about duck apocalypse in Ithaca. Well, as long as you behave. No, not you two. Getting in trouble is my natural instinct. Okay, fine, I'll try, but no promises. Hey, if something is bothering you, just tell me. I'll be your husband soon, but I was still your friend first. Aw, that's so sweet. Penelope looked up at him and smiled. It's nothing. Maybe I'm just feeling a little sad about finally leaving. But honestly, I wouldn't say that I have any attachments here other than my ducks, and they're coming along, so... Well, I can't read minds, but if you'd like to talk, know that I'm here. She took his hands into hers and placed it over her cheek. I'm happy I met you. You're not allowed to use an underhanded attempt like that. Well, you're free to retaliate. Oh! You will regret it? What if I'm asking for... Oh! God, so why don't you have to be so adorable? Oh my god, if I Stop! Slowly, Odysseus leaned towards her. He gently grabbed her by the hand and then pulled her towards him. Penelope followed his lead without resistance, and they shared a kiss. Mwah! The gentleness of his hands, the scent of his presence, the touch of his lips. Penelope loved them all.
I love you, Penelope.
Yes. Where is that coming from?
From my heart?
May Aphrodite smite you.
Hey, I'm kidding. But seriously.
Me when? One day, you know?
I love you a lot. Loads and loads. I can't wait to bring you home.
I can't wait to be home. A chance encounter that began with a quack. Thus marks the start of their long, long odyssey. There may be cruel fate in store for them, an ordeal that will last for decades, but as long as they continue to fight, as long as they continue to remain strong, as long as they continue to love one another, they will definitely find each other once again. Wow, we finished it. I tried to be friends with Angsa to find my love, I guess. Why not? He can be friends with Goose, but I mean, I don't like Goose, but like, you can do that. So, that was really nice. That was really, I love it. I love it. It's been so long, and I haven't finished an Otome for God knows how long. And see this, thank you C Games for giving me the chance to play this. finished it in one go, which is great, by the way. Very nice. Yes, very nice. I love voice acting. Oh, this is them in the at Icarus. Oh wait, what was the place called again? I already forgot. But yeah, one wrong move and they bite. True, true. So you better be careful. Thank you, Vicky. This is so cute. The ending. I don't know. What do you guys think of like watching me play this? Are you guys like? I think it's much chill. I think it's like storytelling. I really hope that my voice can like. I really hope the next time I do this, my voice is back. So yeah, you guys like watching this, or like is it like what do you think? This kind of content, you know? I think the characters are real cute. I like the ducks as well. The ducks are amazing. They gave a lot of personality. I love it. I wish they had names though. That would be great. But I guess duck is all, you know? Oh, that's Penelope. Wait, no, is that Penelope or is that? Oh, is that our kid? Oh, it's our kid. Penelope and Odysseus. I love this content. Really? You do? Okay, guys, watch me play more. The end. Oh, I love it. Oh my god, we got baby Penelope and Odysseus. Ta-da-da. Wait, I wonder who Odysseus Greek mythology. Who is he actually? So Odysseus is a legendary Greek hero and king of Ithaca, renowned for his intellect, cunning, and eloquence. Favored by Athena, he was the brilliant tactician behind the Trojan horse and the central figure in Homer's epic poems. Odysseus' creative thinking was vital to the Greek victory in the decade-long Trojan War. Also, he's the guy who does the Trojan horse. We got the first ending. Try playing again if you can see if there will be another ending. I don't know. I like the good ending. I don't know if I want to see any other ending. Okay, let's see. And what's her name again? Penelope. Yeah, Penelope, Greek mythology. The queen of Ithaca and the devoted wife of the hero Odysseus in Greek mythology. She's the most famous for her unwavering fidelity and exceptional intelligence, which she demonstrated by fending off 108 unruly suitors for 20 years while Odysseus was away fighting in the Trojan War and trying to return home. Oh! In one legend, her father threw the infant girl into the sea. Oh, this is the origin, guys! Okay, in one legend, her father threw the infant girl into the sea. She was rescued by seabirds, which in Greek are called Penelopes. Seabirds which are ducks, basically, thereby giving her name. Oh! Whoa, wait. And here's how she got married. When many powerful Greek kings sought to marry her beautiful cousin Helen, Odysseus shrewdly realized he had a better chance of success if he pursued Penelope instead. Her father, King Tyndareus, agreed to help Odysseus marry Penelope in exchange for his help in keeping the peace among the other suitors. Okay, a different reason, basically. So it kind of is like related to like the actual history. Oh, look at this cheap. That's so cute. You want to be like W women. Odysseus is so sweet too. I like Odysseus. I like Penelope. I don't know. It's so sweet, and I love this. This is the sort of thing that I love. So this is the lore. So basically, like the clade, you know, like they also explain like about the Greek history and stuff. So yeah, it's so cute. Ithaca, infanticide. Oh yeah, so it is. Zeus. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. A monkey said she's gonna take on 4 women on stream. Crazy title. A monkey said she's gonna take 4 women on stream? Oh, you're talking about tomorrow? Yes! I mean, it's supposed to be us working together instead. So, yeah. Interesting, right? Ah, guys, this is a beautiful game. Also, hello, MFing motherfucking Joe Mom. I'm sorry. So yeah, I think that's all for today. I need to recover. My voice needs to come back for tomorrow as well. It's been quite busy these few days because I've been like out and about a lot. Like I've been helping my grandpa with his like stuff. I've been helping my mom because she's still sick, and my dad's sick as well. Everybody's sick. I'm sick. So yeah, Joe Mama. So I really can't wait to like see you guys. I love this game. Get well soon. Thank you. Thanks for the stream, of course. Thank you for watching, everybody. See, I follow the schedule, guys. I try to at least. And I would say this is so fun. I love doing this with you guys. Yes. Yes, can't wait for tomorrow as well. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you guys missed a little bit of the story, you guys wanna watch, you know that's a VOD on YouTube or on Twitch, but I prefer YouTube because I want more views. Okay, you should try to take Decodin. Decodin? Oh, the medication. I think I have like something similar to like early or acute something like that. Like not a bronchitis like as bad as my dad, but because they kind of like they transfer it to me. That's their fault. Yeah, take a good rest, but goddamn, you keep snorting. That is I have a sinus problem, so I have sinusitis, chronic sinusitis. So I will always be sniffling. Call it sniffling. I will be sniffling in my stream all the time. So like I would like that all the time. Naikuri is so tasty. I'm eating this thing called Himalaya Vahomba honey lime mints. These are my favorite. So yeah, thanks for caring about me, guys. No worries. What lemon? It's Himalaya Vahomba honey lime mints. No, not hacks. My late grandma used to eat hacks though. Yeah. That was so fun. I love it. I love romance. I used to forget how good it felt to like play romance games. It really is fun, especially when you get into the character, you know? Ah, I'm gonna eat another mint. Yeah, and then I'm gonna rest. My throat especially. Himalaya Papamba. Let me type it down for you guys. Himalaya. I don't know if you guys have it in like your place. Fahomba. I don't know if the like I just like pronounce it as Fahomba because I feel like it is. It's like jojoba, yes. Pronunciation. Let's see. Vahomba, I think, right? Yeah, Vajomba. Oh, it's a Jomba. So that's a Jo. Okay, guys, it's Vajomba, not Vahomba. I was palatawing. No, don't. Everyone has their own favorite mint. My favorite mint is this. Decodin. I know which one is Decodin. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head out now. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I love y'all. I love y'all. Penelope and Odysseus, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, bye!